inside the 40. It is taken by River, and they will have
Try now.
beautiful field position
40
to
more
start this
seconds.
game just across the 40-yard line. Seemed to be intentional.
That is a curious decision by Boca. Maybe they thought they could catch Spanish River not paying attention, but this is going to be a great start to field position for the Sharks.
Spanish River's defense at the pit has been locked down. See what they could do away. But right now, it's the offense led by number 1, Jaden Phillips. He's got a very great resume. 14 passing touchdowns on the year, and the running back, Jacorion McCrary, 7 touchdowns. Don't be surprised if they call his name a lot. Lasala likes putting the ball on the ground. He's motioning out Jaden Elder, also another big high-octane weapon for Phillips as he drops back. He throws downfield. This is for McCrary. One-on-one coverage. There's a flag.
Are you controlling the camera?
And this looks like it's going to be on Boca. It seems like defensive pass interference. They got Jacorion McCrary from the backfield trying to catch the ball. And this looks like pass interference just on Boca. So Spanish River will move up 15 yards. A costly penalty for Boca High to start the game.
I mean, I was just mentioning the easy mistakes and errors you didn't want to make for Spanish River. For Boca, I mean, squib kick, and now pass interference. Spanish River driving down the field.
That is one of the first times we've actually seen McCrary go into as a receiver. Let's see if they do it again, trying to get Boca to be creative. LaSalle was trying to be. He's in the backfield. Oh, it's a high snap. Phillips has trouble with it. He's just going to try and run. Turn something out of nothing. He's going to get, maybe lose one, or maybe just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boca needed that after a tough start.
24-2.
Seems like it'll be second down at about 12 after they lost the ball. J.K. Elder and Derek Gorber will line out to the left of Phillips. He's got McCrary in the backfield.
That last play was made by Peter Gaylor.
Oh, okay.
Have fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
LaSalle likes to sub in and out his running backs, but right now he's sticking with McCrary, who's very good.
Really
3 pass plays on this drive. He's got Elder deep down the field. Elder's
Oh,
going to make a fantastic grab inside the 20-yard line. Spanish River. Unbelievable start. J.K. Elder, that is the man with 7 touchdowns. We said he's a huge key to the game. And J.K. Phillips just says, go up and get it. And double coverage, and Elder makes spectacular grabs.
I mean, you can tell the Sharks are feeling it coming into this game. I mean, no need to do anything safe. They're going risky. That was a great play by Elder.
The old passes on this drive. This ball's over the head. Phillips falls down. McCrary's going to have to get it. Boca's going to recover it. And Derek Goldberg makes a touchdown save and tackle. An unbelievable mistake. It was mistakes that you said Brett Goldstein was killing the Spanish River Sharks, and that is a mistake that just cannot happen. My goodness.
Wow, critical error by Spanish River driving down the field. Looks like no.
Wait, let me see if I can figure out why I can't get this
one. Quick touchdown for the Sharks. Now Boca is in great field position to take the lead first.
They were driving down the field at will. It seemed like nothing was slowing down the Sharks offense. And all of a sudden, one error is all it takes. And Boca High will take over in plus territory just across the 40-yard line. They are led out by their quarterback, Mason Chapman, who has also 14 passing touchdowns, just like his counterpart, Jaden Phillips. Aiden Elman, also the big running back for Boca High. He's got 5 touchdowns on this year. See if they call his name on this drive. It's a play action. He drops back. He throws. He's got his man inside the 20. Moving the chains and much more. And a big gain for Boca High. Jamarcus Noel.
A great play call by Boca. You know, just a short pass. Spanish River's defense looked a little sleepy on that play. It's first down Boca.
And now Boca High, it's their chance to try and make a statement here. Spanish River almost did with 2 great pass plays. 1 pass interference penalty, they have thrown to Jay Elder. But right now, Boca High is trying to go up in front. They got Elman in the backfield. They're going to call his name. Elman's Gonna go up the field. He's got it inside the
Cancel.
15.
I'll go
Not
down
enough
and
for
take
a
care of
first down. But he's got a solid
You do it
gain of
again.
5.
I mean, it looked like an easy 5 right there. Spanish River defense really needs to step it up.
Another big player for Boca High is Jerron Miller. He's got 4 touchdowns. He just isn't doing all on offense. He can also do it on defense. He also
I'm
plays
gonna do,
defensive back.
damage
And
control.
Some sort of Travis Hunter role. He is lined up on the outside. Elman is also back in the backfield with Mason Chapman out there. They will motion out, and it is up the middle, and a flag on the field.
That was much better defense by Spanish River, but we have to see what the flag is.
Run defense coming up there, big for River. And it seems like this one's coming back. Could be a holding call on Boca High. Face mask. Oh no, on River.
Wow, another critical error.
It is a face mask on the Sharks, and this ball is moving up inside the 10. First and goal, Boca High. A dream first drive for Boca High. And Mason Chapman's just trying to get his Bobcats into the end zone on the first drive here in the Battle of Boca. Spanish River trying to not have it happen as their defense has been really good
Outside
lately.
noise.
As here's Elman. He's trying to get into the end zone. He's going to be short. About 2 yards short, and he'll be second and goal.
Another good run right there. Just looks like Jonathan Taylor out there right now. The offensive line pushing back the Spanish River defensive front. And it looks like Boca.
Yeah, the only sounds coming is from them. You don't even
Goal
hear. You
line
don't even hear
defense for Spanish
outside
River will
noise.
be tested early, as they really have not had to deal with a score early. As their defense has always played in front, but now the defense is going to have to try to save the game. We mentioned that their defense is one of their strong suits. Let's see if they can make a big stop here. Hand off back to Elman. He is stopped immediately. Carmelo Maldonado with a big stop, and it's third and goal.
Melo is one of the team captains for the Sharks and he's made a big play. Possibly keep the Bobcats out of the end zone.
And a big play indeed. It is so hard to win a football game when you get stopped on a turnover like that and go down early. Their job is not done yet, but Maldonado makes a huge play on second and goal. Now the Bobcats trying to cash it in. And now have 2 receivers out to the left, trying to get maybe Spanish River on their toes here. They still have a running back in the back. That's Javen Taylor. Drops back, trying to throw. Big heavy rush, and he is sacked. Spanish River with a huge stop on third and goal. And they are able to come up big. And it seems like Boca High will have to kick a field goal here. Big defensive stop by the Sharks. That is huge, as big as it can come in a moment in a game like this. Jason Mock leading the charge there.
Mock just saved 4 points for the Sharks. Now it looks like Boca will take a 3-0 lead instead of 7-0. So that critical error by that fumble is only going to cost the Sharks 3 points instead of 7. Great job by the Spanish River defense to hold strong.
The field goal team hasn't been automatic this year. And it seems like Spanish River has the ball. Phillips hands off to McCrary. He's going up the middle. And he's going to be stopped just behind the first down yard line. Just behind the line of scrimmage. Boca High is able to get into McCrary there. Spanish River offense trying to make up for a costly mistake that put the Boca High Bobcats in plus territory, almost took it down the field for Jason Mock came up with a huge differential maker play inside the 10-yard line. Jaden Elder lined up outside. He had a huge catch last drive, a big part of this offense. He's going back to McCrary. McCrary's up the middle, and he's got about 3 if he's got any. And it'll be a third down. It seems like a test of the defenses in this game.
Now, I'm still thinking about another curious decision by Boca. You know, first the squib kick, and then now they went for a 4th down. Maybe leads to believe me that there's some kicking issues for Boca tonight.
There could be kicking issues or kicker Jaden Troutman. Not the prettiest resume, but has made some kicks this year. This is 3rd down and a big 8. Phillips. Oh, it's over his head again. There's some snap problems. He's going to get it before they tackle him. And that is just something you don't see from this offense. My goodness. Another snap over his head, and Spanish River had no choice but to punt. And that is just a play that 2 almost got him. That was almost a touchdown there. And another fumble on the first drive. So they got to get something going there.
Now the Sharks have to be real careful not for the punters, for either a bad snap or for their punter to step on the way in boundary lines. Not that'll be a safety for Boca. And tonight feels like a night where it might be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes that win, because we're seeing a lot of mistakes from the team.
In almost any football game, it seems like the least amount of mistakes.
I mean, it's a
Rolling Russell's punt is high, it's blocked. There's a flag on the field, and it's a safety. Brett, you pulled it. 2 points for the Bobcats. What a sequence so far in this game. My goodness.
Spanish River's going backwards, not forward as an offense. It's not a winning formula.
False start on the Sharks. And it is a safety. 2-0 Bobcats.
It's like baseball.
First safety on the broadcast so far, with 5:13 left in this first quarter, and that could be the differential maker. So Spanish River will punt this ball to the Bobcats as they're up 2-0, trying to expand their 2-0 lead. I mean, could that be a score-dominant to start the game here in the first quarter?
I mean, Boca's defense, after the first play, the pass interference, and then the big catch, has looked really good. The fumble recovery, another fumble that led the Sharks to the 1-yard line, and now this punt. The Boca defense is maybe getting in the heads of the Sharks as Boca now leads 2-0.
I mean, this is the mistakes that you never want to see, but in a rivalry game like this, kind of the games
Yeah,
like Michigan or Ohio State, but
they
now
wanted to do
Boca
it,
High
so I
or
was
Spanish
like,
River, you see some of these mistakes where you resort to your old ways. The rivalry gets in your head, and that seems like what's happening for Spanish River. Let's see if Nicholas Sala can get them back to their new ways, where their defense and their offense work really well. But for now, they gotta make a stop and hope Boca High doesn't go up 2 possessions here.
Defense needs to come through again.
It's kind of small.
Melo needs to make some big plays, and
I think our goal is
some other people.
Carmelo
Sharks can go.
Carmelo Maldonado, huge play with Jason Hawks to play. Where Chapman tried to pass, and
They bring out a little part up.
just huge mistakes. As Rolling Russell there stepped out of bounds for the safety in the end zone. Just some things that you never want to see it happen for the Sharks. But now for Boca High, you got to be thinking, we have 2 opportunities handed to us. We got to score at least 1 and at least take advantage of this. Because this is a defensive contest right now. The ref says the ball blew off the tee. Waddle win tonight. So it was a beautiful night for football here in Bobcat Stadium. So Rolling Russell will get us back underway after the safety. Rarely ever see safeties in high school football, but there is one now, and the Sharks have to try to not let the mistake get out of hand here. Try to knock it down 2 possessions. That is a big story, as it seems like it's going to be a defensive contest. Not a lot of offense in this game. As we're back underway here in Bobcat Stadium, a fair catch called for just outside of the 20-yard line. As that is where they will take over.
That's a huge special teams play, and a critical mistake by Boca. If you're mentioning it there, they could have gotten at least 10 more yards of field position. So the Sharks maybe could end up benefiting from the safety, because from that last punt, they probably would have been field position already. So maybe it'll work out for the Sharks. We'll see how this drive goes.
See if it works out just outside of the 20. Bobcats up 2-0. Trying to expand this lead, trying to get the home team crowd into it and ready to explode. As if they score here, this place might not be able to be quiet once again. As the Sharks always talk about being away, trying to silence the home team crowd. They have a chance to do it here with the momentum on their side. They motion out a man. Chapman hands it off. And El Ming will be stopped in the line as the Spanish River run defense holding true again. Second down and maybe 11.
She was in River. Okay. So McKee, definitely McKee came from King.
Yeah. Yeah, McKee was who when I first started, who hired me.
Was it Yankee or was it principal?
He's principal.
So he was a principal then down too? So it was what?
Ref blowing the whistle.
Interesting.
He
Substitution
he just wanted to do
being
different
made
stuff.
for the
He was
Bobcats
old
here.
school Spanish River teachers, and they did not want certain things to change, and he wanted to change.
Adrian
Wanted to
Antigua
keep
comes off the
He did a
field.
lot of changes.
He made a lot of
Extra
changes.
line. They bring in an extra receiver here.
Yeah.
Sonny Pepitone. Extra, and they bring in another line.
Yeah, we do the Bobcat rap, and as I will watch it videos, his iPads.
I want to give a shout out to the Boca crowd team.
For that.
They definitely came through for their Bobcats
Here?
tonight.
There's a timeout call here.
Okay, that's he actually one time I saw him really, he had a whole
Oh, you
Seems
don't
like
do
a
it.
timeout
You did it.
taken
He
by
did.
the Boca Bobcats. They don't want to think this one over here on second down after Aiden Elman, who is their number one difference maker this year, went nowhere. And the Spanish River defense seems like they are making a statement. I mean, they made that play inside the red
Yeah,
zone,
was that good?
and Jason Mock forced the fumble.
I mean, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's it. So, and King was
I mean, this
very,
defense is a great
yeah,
resume.
obviously
They've
very-
shut out three teams in a row. They are 3-0 at home in the Shark Pit, and all those wins, they've actually had shutouts. So the defense is no short of amazing, and it seems like they're going to hold Boca under 30, which their average is 20.8. In the first quarter, they've only averaged 5.5 points.
I got you at 98.
The Sharks looking to play
Yeah.
under that. They
That's
got
right.
already 2.
And we can only hope
So
for
it
Shark
started
fans,
at
but
at 90, in
we got a long
95,
way to
and I
go
was
in that
there for
sense.
6
We'll see.
years.
Okay.
And then
A
it
long
took
way to go in this one indeed. This one is far from over
That's
from
awesome.
what we've seen. They motion out Jerome Miller. He's also a good receiver on this team. They give it back to Elman. He's cutting back, making some moves. He's got 3. And it's another third down here. Can the Sharks get off the field and put their offense on the field?
Too old for that.
Big stop there. It's been 2 runs this drive. Looking to see if they will go to the air here. Maybe hit Jerome Miller, who's got 4 touchdowns on the year. Or they can also hit Crew Gibson, who's got 4 touchdowns. They got good dual threat passing attack on this high octane Boca Raton high offense.
Conversation to it,
it's a key play here for the Sharks defense to once again make a stop.
We know we've said there's a long way to go in this one. This feels like this could be one of the biggest plays of the game. It is 3rd down and 8. Chapman drops back. He throws. It is incomplete. His nearest receiver, Jerome Miller. And he just spikes this one into the turf. And the Spanish River Sharks will get off the field here. Big stop. The tale of 2 defenses here as the Spanish River Sharks take their turn to get a stop.
Chapman looked a little frustrated after that play, and if it's a defensive battle, we might see some frustrated offenses tonight in the Battle of Boca.
The Battle of Boca has had a lot of defensive contests. This one, no short of it. Javante Lewis back deep. He has a lot of stories of punt returns. He's got a lot, but they've all been flagged back. See if he could be the difference here. Make some magic here for these Spanish River Sharks. Punts away. Lewis will call a fair catch just outside of the 30, and that is where Spanish River's offense will take over.
It's time. It's the rendering time, which I know.
The question is for this drive, well, Spanish River have some good snaps. I mean, that has been the issue so far for the Sharks offense. Really destroying them in both of the 2 drives. They can get some good snaps from the center. It should be no problem. We will have to see.
Well, they get their drives working and connecting. It is like no other. They got some fireworks on this offense. But what's been holding them back is the mistakes. They've had a couple fumble snaps. See if they can work that out. Maybe go under center. But they always work in the shotgun, and they still are in shotgun. So it seems like LaSalle not going away from it. He is going to hand it off to McCurry. McCurry, full head of steam. First down and receiver in this game is making a difference there. And just like that, Spanish River is moving the ball really, really well on just one play right there. Game of about 12.
Spanish River could run their
Right.
offense.
That's it.
There should be no issue.
Same thing as if you're going
But
anywhere else. Just
but there's just
imagination.
Well, I mean, like,
two
we
drives, so
would,
we'll
we
just
would
see
know what we were doing.
they can
We
not
would
beat
bring
themselves and then
props
go
for
well for
stuff,
them.
you
A
know,
lot of
but,
a
like,
lot of
if you
coaches
know
talk about the little things. You always talk about the big things, the spectacular plays, but also sometimes you just have to go back to the fundamentals.
You can try it
It
out.
seems like that's what Spanish River has to do now.
You have big.
Is that one's also a good snap. They call number 4 again. McCrary's up the middle. He's across the 50. He's got about 5. A couple heavy runs and just like that, Spanish River's moving the ball well again. Two runs on this drive, 2 positive runs. Will Lasala go to the air? But a lot of games we've seen, he's not had to go to the air just because of how good the running game has been. It is not McCurry in the backfield. It's actually Byron Anderson now in this backfield for Spanish River. As we said, LaSalle likes to rotate them a lot. He goes to Byron Anderson. 3 runs, and he is going literally nowhere. Boca has that wrapped up in a heartbeat. Akeem Rickman read the play like a book. And it is now 3rd down and another big play just behind the 50-yard line. Boca's run defense comes up huge. There's 3 runs in a row caught by Lasala. 2 have warts, but the last one, Akeem Rickman said, not on my watch. Phillips back in the shotgun.
It's down there.
They got 2 receivers lined up on the outside, 2 stacks. He's got Tyson Reynolds and
No, the one down on the field.
delay of game on Spanish River. They are moving back.
So I just
The
need to
crowd
see if I
gets
got
to
somebody
him.
over there that can film.
Beating themselves once again.
And the mistakes again. It goes from a 3rd and 5 to now a 3rd down and 10. A big play. They need to get to the 45-yard line to pick up this 1st down. Phillips drops back. He wants to throw. That ball is nowhere. He wanted Derek Goldborn. Goldborn didn't even know he was throwing it to him. And he throws it in the turf.
So I just need to see who's.
And Boca High comes
You
up
wanna
with a
use
stop.
Langford's over
Their
there?
turn to get a stop. They do just that. And the tale of 2 defenses continue here in the Battle of Boca.
Penalties, fumbles.
They're right there.
Big mistakes. As the delay of game maybe put Lasala at a where he had to throw the ball. He loves running the ball and it makes him uncomfortable. You always gotta make the other offense uncomfortable. It seems like that delay of game did. Russell gets this one away. He wants it to go. He's gonna get a Spanish River bounce. And he'll be down just at the 30-yard line. So Boca High will get it where they had it last time at the 30-yard line.
During this quick break, I want to give a couple thank yous from the Spanish River Department. Thank you to our principal, Dr. Castellanos, Coach Suarez, and our sponsor, Mrs. Brewer. Shout out to all of them. Thank you.
Mason Chapman lines back up. He's had a couple drives of span to nowhere. He had one in the red zone and fumbled. As he drops back and throws. There's no one there. Kai Samerville. Great coverage. They want a penalty.
Not going to get one.
They are not going to get one. Sonny Pepitone wanted that flag. Samerville had great coverage there. It's 2nd down and 10. Chapman had a few bad throws last drive. One there maybe, but Pepitone thought there was a flag, but Samerville stepped to step with him. Chapman lines up with Elman. He's had really nothing. We said he could be the difference maker in this game. 2 passes this drive. He's got another one. This is Miller. Miller tries to avoid a tackle. He's got nothing. Spanish River bottles it up. And he goes nowhere. 3rd down and 10 coming up. And can the Spanish River offense get a second consecutive 3 and out here?
We have about a minute to go in this quarter, and just not a lot of offensive fireworks from either team. Spanish River with 1 big catch, but the play after, Boca got the fumble from the bad snap from the center, and just not a lot of offense from either team, so we'll see if Boca can change it right here.
Boca High, one of the biggest plays of the game right here coming up. Mason Chapman trying to rally his offense to get a big play. He looks right. He dropped it. He looked for Pepitone, and Pepitone dropped it. Singmerville in coverage again, and that's another big play for River. Mason Chapman put it on the money. It seemed like they were playing an off-zone coverage shell right there, and they were able to get under it with Pepitone getting under Singmerville, but Mason Chapman puts it in between the numbers, and Pepitone couldn't come up with a spectacular catch.
That was a nice play call for Boca. A quick out route to get the first down. It just wasn't executed perfectly. Not the best throw from Chapman, and the catch was not made. So the Sharks will get the ball back there.
The throw and the play was there, but you have to convert those against the Spanish River defense. Lewis gets it. He's going to make a return here. He makes 1-man miss. Lewis gets a couple key blocks. Lewis is across with the flag. Flag over here. This one's coming back.
Yeah.
A lot of flags when Lewis returns it, but he can make stuff happen. And that was almost a blindside hit by Spanish River. And this one is not going to stand. So Spanish River will get the ball and we'll see where depending on the penalty.
Lewis, one of Spanish River's top players, had a nice catch the other day. I believe it was against Coral Plains in that big homecoming win for the Sharks.
Funny you mentioned Coral Blades. If Spanish River fails to win this one, Coral Blades will actually be the district champions of this district. So Spanish River trying to not let that happen. They control their own fate as they try to win the districts. 23 seconds left in this first quarter.
This would be a monumental win for the Sharks, but can't beat yourselves in big games. Can't be like James Franklin.
They tried to make the playoffs 3 years in a row. They made it 2, trying to keep that streak going. Here goes Spanish River. A ball will be spotted at their own 40-yard line. That is where most of their drives continue. They put McCrary back. They sub him out for Byron Anderson. They got a couple people tight, and here comes the running game again. LaSalle loves it. There goes McCurry breaking some tackles just across the 45 to about the 47. He's got 3. Second down and about 3. That is the end of your first quarter. 2-0. 2-0 is your score of the first quarter. When's the last time you saw that happen? It's happening now, and the Boca Bobcats trying to ride that high. Tale of defensive games, though, is all the defenses have made a couple stops. The only points in this game was that safety Roland Russell couldn't get the punt off as he stepped in the end zone. But Spanish River is driving on 2nd and 3, just across midfield. Brad, what would you like to see more out of this Spanish River offense as we go into the second quarter?
I mean, as I said at the beginning of the game, you just can't beat yourself. You see it so much in college football, in the NFL, and we're seeing it again today with Spanish River. The fumbles, the penalties. You can't beat yourselves in a must-win game for Spanish River. And yeah, I mean, if Spanish River cannot beat themselves, Boca's defense is looking very good. But Spanish River did not beat themselves, they would be winning this game. Right now, down 2-0.
It almost seems like Spanish Boca, they're playing themselves in this one. You cannot play yourselves. You will almost lose 90% of the time when you play yourself. You have to be able to not make those mistakes early. Spanish River has, but it's how you recover defines the game. Can they recover here as we start the second quarter? They switch sides. And Jaden Phillips will motion out Javante Lewis. He comes back around. They try and give it to him. They don't. Play action. Throws and it is caught by Jaden Elder just across the 35-yard line. Derek Goldberg was down there on the deep post. He had it almost wide open. He wanted the ball. They didn't get to him. They gave it to Jaden Elder, who gets them moving. It's a big first down play. The Sharks trying to ride that. Can they get to the end zone and get 6?
Sharks are chopping down the fields.
They've had 2 plays and 2 positive ones. Back to the ground, McCrary trying to move it up. He's got nothing through the trenches. He will maybe get 1 if he got any. And Brett, we've talked so much about the Spanish River run game, but it seems like Boca High is able to stop it a lot.
Yeah, Boca's run defense is looking like a brick wall. For most of these plays, Spanish River's had a couple good plays, but for the most part, Boca's run defense is holding strong. Their pass defense, though, has not looked great so far. Spanish River's had a couple big pass plays, but we'll see.
Spanish River has. Here comes the run game again. McCrary moving up the field. He runs to his own man, and he might be close. See where they spot it. It would depend on the spot here. And it seems like they're going 3rd down.
Much better play from the Spanish River's offensive line, because I think a lot of people forget sometimes when the team is running the ball, a big aspect of the play being successful is on the offensive line. And so by Spanish River's offensive line having a good play right there, it's a big run for the Sharks.
High snap, McCrary. He, I think, got it. He went right into the line. This will also depend on the spot. Seemed like he moved forward.
Boca's cheerleaders think they stopped him.
I don't know. This one's going to be very close to the spot. They're going to give him the first down. McCrary hanging up for the first down there.
It's a huge call for that being a first down, because now reset it down instead of
Big
Sharks
play call.
having to make a big decision if they wanted to go for it on a short 4th down. There's 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter, in case you were curious.
Spanish River's offense in the second quarter puts up 6.3 points. Can they get that 6 here on this drive? They're just inside the red zone, and it seems like offsides on Boca High. This one's going forward. And a costly mistake there from Boca High will move him into the red zone. They'll move River into the red zone. Jacory on McCrary in the backfield. And a timeout is called by the Bobcats. So Boca High didn't like what they saw on defense. They also didn't like Spanish River, what they saw on offense, and they will call a timeout. We'll look this one over, because this is a big first down here. Spanish River knocking on the door, trying to take the lead here. Here comes the Spanish River offense. They are moving the ball well. The big play on this drive was another Jaden Elder completion. Seems like almost every time they call number 2, he is the big playmaker. Will they go to him? Will they go to McCrary, who's got a lot of touches this game? Will he get his touchdown? Looking for his 8th on the year.
I think a lot of the Shark players right now just want a touchdown. They want to get that lead because they feel so confident when they can.
Here comes number 4. He's got a full head of steam. Making move. Looking for the end zone. He's got it. Spanish River takes the lead. Jacorion McCrary. A lot of runs this one, and they just go 60 yards down the field to fund the end zone, and the Sharks take the lead in a big defensive matchup. That could be the difference right there.
As I previously mentioned, the offensive line, once again, a great block, stopping this Boca run defense that looked very good at the beginning of the game, but now all of a sudden the Sharks take the lead, and maybe some confidence can be built for the Sharks now that they are not trailing the Bobcats.
A big play there. He goes 17 yards to find pay dirt. Rowan Russell, 22 of 27 on the year. It seems like they fumble the snap. Elder's trying to get there, and he will not. His score remains 6-2.
Another fumble by Spanish River, and that, looks like a little play to some people, but could give the momentum back to Boca, and it's only a 6-2 game. So a touchdown by Boca put them up by a field goal with the extra point. It'd be 9-6.
They botched the snap again. Elder trying to get to the end zone. He could not, but that is overshadowed by the big drive. Long, methodical drive. Very slow, thought-out drive for Spanish River. 60 yards they went down the field to take the lead 6-2. A lot of runs on that drive, but then the play from number 2, Jaden Elder, got them into that position. And you got the offsides, which put them there, and then Jacorion McCrary finds the end zone for his 8th on the year. See if the Spanish River defense could make another stop as Mason Chapman had a couple of throws that was dropped by his receivers, and throws that were just blatantly incomplete. But the Spanish River defense is really good, and they're playing really good today.
We'll see how Boca's offense can look on this upcoming drive. It has not looked great so far, and they need a big play. They need to get them going a little bit. The only good plays that Boca's had this game has been on the defensive side of the ball with those fumbles, the safety. The offense hasn't really been able to get anything going. And I credit the Spanish River defense, but for Boca, if they want any chance of winning this game, they're going to need some offense to show up.
Spanish River hands it over to offense. We only has 3.5 points in the second quarter. Looking to get that up, although 3 points will make this a 1-point game. And seems like River has the ball.
Looks like it's going to be a redo of the extra point. Maybe there was a penalty committed.
They fumble the snap there. Tyson Reynolds gets in. And is that...
It's a 2-point conversion,
That
I would
two?
assume.
Fumble the snap, and then Tyson Reynolds gets in the end zone. And yeah, that's a 2-point conversion. It just seems like they redid the extra point, and Spanish River aggressive there now makes it a 6-point game.
Huge 2 points. I mean, that pretty much takes away the safety that Boca got earlier in the game. Now 8-2, a score you do not see often.
A 2-point swing there. Spanish River picks up the 2 points as Tyson Reynolds just powers his way into the end zone for his first touch of the game, and he's got 2. Big play there. I mean, it's almost like you got the biggest of lows. We just missed the extra point. Now it's only a 6-point game, but now Boca's got to get going.
Those 2 points, you never know. I mean, in football, you never know what the points could matter later in the game. It could be a 1-point game, and that extra point that Spanish River just got, those extra 2 points, could be crucial in the fourth quarter if it's a close game.
A lot of wins here at Bobcat Stadium. That is proven there. They're actually going to be able to hold the kickoff because of the wind now. So Rowan Russell will get a hold on the kickoff.
Hey, Lauren, tell Siler
Mock, who had the big sack and the forced fumble on Boca's first drive, will hold this kickoff. Rowan Russell comes back, and we are back underway in Bobcat Stadium. This one will be a touchback.
It's a good kick.
He crushed that one. Rowan Russell, one of the best kickers on Spanish River they've ever seen. So Mason Chapman leads the Bobcats. They've got a big donut in the offensive category, trying to improve and maybe take the lead here. They have to get a touchdown. They need a touchdown. Cannot win by 2s or 3s. They've got to get 6. They've got to get 7.
See what you did there.
They're not trying to do that there. No pun intended. You can take it how you want it, though, bro. Mason Chapman, gun empty here. He drops back. He throws. He's got a receiver in the open field. And he will. Seems like Sonny Pepitone will have enough for they got it. First down on the first play. Sonny Pepitone on a nice out route.
Pepitone with a nice catch.
Here we go again. Boca is moving the ball very nicely now.
They're trying to take some easy plays, see if something can get going. This drive already looks better for Boca, as it looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 6.
Brian Castaneda with the reception there. Have him in some sort of a Taysom Hill roles. He's also listed as a quarterback. He made the catch there. And now Boca is knocking on the door of River. They're just outside of the 35-yard line, but it almost seems like when you're able to move the ball against this Spanish River offense, it seems like you were going to hit pay dirt. Ben Lamas, the lone safety back there. They've got another gun empty for Chapman. Seems like they love the pass game. Coach Colin O'Neill wants to go back to the pass game. As the run game with Aiden Elming has really done nothing, although he is a big part of this game. They got 4 receivers lined up on the right. They don't go to him. He's got a first down and more just across midfield. It was bobbled and caught Crew Gibson with the reception. And here comes the Bobcats.
Boca is doing exactly what they needed to do on this drive. A crucial drive in this game as the Sharks offense looked like they had a lot of momentum. But easy passes, couple first downs, Boca might start to feel themselves and maybe score a touchdown this drive.
They go back to the gun empty here. Because you think how big could a stop here for the Spanish River, but it just seems like Boca is saying no and they are knocking on the door. This is the best they moved the ball today. They got trips on the right. Drops back, throws, and the ref falls down.
Wow.
The ref falls down. It was intended for Crew Gibson. There will be no foul there. I mean, almost WWE there. The ref didn't see it.
Did he want a penalty on the ref? Was
I
that
mean,
pass interference maybe by the referee?
I've called a lot of games, and I think I've seen it all after seeing that one. I don't think I've ever seen a receiver run into the ref and ask for a pass interference call. I mean,
He wanted that one.
That is something you just do not see every day. I don't think I've seen that one. Now let me put that down on the list of stuff I've seen while calling the game.
The referee's like, my bad, but nothing I can do now. Can't go back and tell him.
They go back to the gun empty. They have 4 stacked on the right. Drops back, throws, and that is intended for Castaneda. And he's got nada there. Nothing going there.
Big play coming up for the Sharks defense. If they can make a stop here, momentum really could be heading towards the Sharks' direction. If Boca, though, gets the first down, they're probably in field goal range. Huge play right here at an early stage of our game.
You can't be thinking about it 3 now. You got to be thinking about the first down and get 6. I mean, this Spanish River offense can pull away with the game really quickly. They now have trips and a gun empty again. They love this formation this drive. They've been moving the ball really well this drive, and all of a sudden, they're going nowhere. Mason Chapman up the middle. He's got first down, and he's leveled by Ben Lamas laying the boom. But that is not until they pick up a huge first down. Mason Chapman with a big run. They catch the Spanish River defense napping, but Ben Lamas. Oh my gosh, what a hit right there.
Spanish River's defense thought maybe they were going to have that play right there and it'd be 4th down, but instead Boca, first down.
Here we go. Chapman drops back, throws, and that ball is banging in the air, almost intercepted. He wanted Crew Gibson. Crew Gibson has been targeting a lot today, but he has not been able to find him, and that is just a huge play. It seemed it was tipped at the line, and almost intercepted for River. And now so Boca has been moving the ball well, and they found themselves in a 3rd down and 10. They converted it with Mason Chapman, and then they just missed Crew Gibson, which could have put them on top. Roger Alfamore almost had the pick. Up the middle he goes, and it is just inside the 30. This is going to be 3rd and 5. Boca got to be thinking 4th down territory here. They might not want to bring out Jaden Troutman. Looking like they're going to play 2 plays here. He hands it off, looking for the 1st down. Bottle up, going nowhere. Javen Taylor looking to go somewhere, but he goes nowhere. Spanish River run defense has been nothing short of unbelievable tonight.
That play call right there was done knowing that they will go for it on 4th down, as it looks like they will. It was a safe play call, get maybe 2 or 3 yards to make it a more manageable 4th down.
Here we go. One of the biggest plays of this game. It is 4th down and about 4. Can Mason Chapman rally the Bobcats and get the 1st down? He pulls it. He's got his man, and he's got a 1st down. Jerron Miller. They catch Spanish River playing off coverage, and they hit him underneath the out route, and the 1st down for the Bobcats. And now it is going into the water break with 6:43. Big play. They go hurry up offense, catch Spanish River napping, and they were able to hit Jerome Miller.
Oh, you got a Coke?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a Coke?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you so much.
Mason Chapman on a big 3rd down, which could have stolen the momentum. He got a big 1st down. Boca was moving the ball. All of a sudden, there's a 3rd down, and Mason Chapman makes the big play. And then you had the Crew Gibson play the post tipped at the line, and now there's 4th down, and then Jerome Miller with the biggest play of this game so far, a difference-making play on 4th down to move the chains. That is where Boca will find themselves. Just inside the 30, knocking on the door of the Spanish River Sharks, trying to take the lead here. It'll be their 2nd league of the game, and will be the 2nd league change that they could do it. Chapman drops back, throws, and is caught trying to break a tackle inside the red zone. He goes still breaking tackles. It's a 1st down. Aiden Elming on the catch. He can run the ball, but he can also catch, as it is showcased there to move the sticks.
Another smart play call by Boca, recognizing the blitz by the Spanish River defense. Just a little screen pass, and it goes for a 1st down. Boca is now in the red zone.
Here comes the Boca Bobcats. Another long drive, time consuming. This drive started at the 40-yard line, and now they are moving. 6:06 left in the 2nd quarter. Chapman looking to his coach, looking to make sure the play call is what they want. They got 2 receivers to the left of Chapman. He drops back, looking to throw. He walks the end zone. It's Miller. He is pushed, and this is going to be a foul. It is pass interference right in front of the referee.
That call could have gone either way, but pass interference on Spanish River.
That call was always the most clear pass interference calls you'll ever see, right in front of the ref. I don't know if Jerome Miller had a play on the ball, but Kai Samerville thought so, and he pushed him down, and 15 yards up goes Boca. So now they're really knocking on the door here, trying to take the lead.
You have to turn on.
It's always on. Yeah, all you gotta do is turn it on from your phone.
Aiden Elming in the backfield.
Just download the app. Download the app.
They got Pepitone and Gibson
Suarez
to the
is your
outside
user.
of Chapman. The only
You can make
receivers
your
they have
coach.
lined up here.
That's what I did. They made me a
1st and goal from the 6.
Coach Suarez.
They got a
And then
high formation,
you can
single
log in
back.
and then just
Handoff is to Elmont. He's trying to score. He is bottled up. The run defense for River still stands true as Mock and they're leading the charge to take down Elmont.
Big play on first down. They have Boca's gonna have 3 more chances at least.
You can see everything. So
You
it's the
can
same
see
feature.
everything.
You can do the
Spanish
same
River's
thing.
defense gotta keep holding up if they don't.
So you can use that
the
orange and
Bobcats
food,
out of the end zone.
volleyball, 10.
Great
volleyball,
response
basketball,
there
those
after the
games.
flagrant pass interference penalty.
So you can still
5:35
do this.
left in this second
But
quarter
for-
of play.
Just download
Here in the
app
Battle
and
of
you can
Boca.
play.
He's going
Yeah.
to motion out Pepitone. Give back to Elmont, trying to score. Pushing the pile, and it seems like he is going to be taken down just short. Spanish River run defense holds one more time, but can they do it a third time? 3rd down and goal coming up.
This is an absolutely huge play right here. Spanish River, can they bend but not break? Is the question right here. This is about on the 2-yard line, and Spanish River can hold through here. And it's a momentum swing, but Boca would likely go for a 4th down.
Colin O'Neill already has 1 4th down conversion. I will have no doubt that he will at least consider it if they get stopped here. Hand off to Elman, cutting up, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! The Boca Bobcats respond in a long methodical drive, and they go 60 yards down the field to take the lead. Second lead change of this game, and he's got it. And Elman has his 6th touchdown on the year, and it will be one of the biggest ones of this year as he ties the game at 8.
That whole drive by Boca was just great play calling. They knew what they needed to do. I mean, it was smart plays, short passes, runs up the middle, and Boca an extra point away from taking the lead from the Sharks.
Jaden Troutman, 6 for 18 on PATs. Not the best track record, but he has made 6 this year. Looking to try and take the lead. This kick is up, and it is no good. Kick is no good. Make that 6 for 19. And Spanish River remains tied with the Bobcats. We have seen it all. We've seen a safety, a missed PAT, a good 2-point conversion, and now
You give permission to OBS.
a missed PAT. Remains the game tied at 8. Wow.
I think that's
These
what I think
PATs, momentum swings after momentum swings. The
Okay,
last
so you're
time
swinging, sure.
down the field, it was the fumbled PAT, but then Spanish River got the 2-point conversion. Now a missed extra point from Boca. 8-8. Weird way to get to 8-8, but here we are tied game at Boca.
Unbelievable right there. And Spanish River takes over just tied. They only got hurt with 6. Could have gotten hurt with 7. Did not mean to make that joke right there though, again. But here comes River.
Spanish River is in critical need of points coming into this drive because the Bobcats will get the ball to start the second half. So if Spanish River has a quick 3 and out here, Boca could go 2 for 1.
Jagan Trout. Oh, squib kick is touched by River, but they were able to get it back. Just across midfield, almost a disaster there. They go with an onside kick, surprise them. That is the second time they've done that, but they were able to get on top of it. Almost a disaster for River, as Boca almost surprised and was able to take over.
I don't know if Boca is going to be able to trust their kicker to do a normal kickoff, so we might see this for the rest of the game from Boca. These squib kicks, onside kicks, whatever you want to call them. But whatever it is, it gives Spanish River great field position and 1 or 2 plays away from field goal position.
So here comes the Sharks. 2 Russian touchdowns in this one by McCrary, one by Elman. Can McCrary get a second? Here he goes, cutting up just across the 50. He will fall down at about the 45-yard line of Boca. So into plus territory they go. A run of Rafa.
Yeah. Yeah, she.
You know, if Spanish River
She's
wants to
it.
take a page out of Boca's playbook, it might be smart here, taking the safe, easy plays instead of going deep shot. I mean, I think how explosive this Sharks offense is. They got good players, and Spanish River could score if they just take it easy and do some safe play calls.
Hand off to McCrary up the middle, going nowhere. He stopped in his tracks, and it is another third down. Spanish River trying not to go 3 and out.
How
The
is it?
Bobcats threatening.
Good, yeah. It's still getting, like, at first it's getting used to it. It's
You're
like,
doing it.
yeah.
You're flying through it. It's just
Thank
like,
you.
yeah. I'm like, how is that?
For two teams that only average just about 20 points a game, this is a low-scoring contest. Just 8-8. How often do you see an 8-8 score in the second quarter?
And the way we got there, I mean,
The way we got there was
safety,
crazy.
this extra point.
Phillips drops back, throws, he wants it all. Elder! He's done
Oh!
it! He blurs by J.
Got it?
Elder!
Oh, shoot.
Takes the lead!
Oh, wow.
A crazy game-changing play!
Oh, no.
And Jaden Elder, he has his 9th touchdown on the year, and it couldn't be bigger where the Sharks are trying to go back to the playoffs. They take the lead 14-8. Phillips puts it right in his lap, and he's able to beat one-on-one coverage to get to the end zone.
Elder has been the go-to guy this year for Phillips, and once again it shows right there, taking a page out of the ex-Spanish River wide receiver Blake Wallace. I mean, another great play.
Hand off back to Reynolds, and this game is going to stay 14-8. They tried to get another 2-point conversion. But Jaden Elder now has his 9th touchdown of the year, and it was an explosive, exciting play to take the lead, make this contest 14-8. What a play. It was third down, and it almost seemed like Spanish River was dead in the water right there. And Phillips is able to connect to his right-hand man, Jaden Elder, to take the lead. Just the third lead change of this game.
The Spanish River offense, I mean, the amount of explosive running backs and wide receivers they have on this team is something that many teams in their district cannot compete with. Between Jaden Elder, Javante Lewis, Derek Goldburn, to just name a few. I mean, this Sharks offense saw a lot of fireworks, and we finally saw a big play from the Spanish River offense as the Sharks now lead the Bobcats.
It's been really nothing the first few possessions. Now just all of a sudden, 3 in a row, we've had fireworks. 3 drives in a row. 3 touchdowns in a row. Can the Bobcats make it 4 and potentially take the lead?
They'll need their kicker to make an extra point.
They also get the 2-point conversion try.
They could.
They will now hold it down again. Carmelo Maldonado will hold the kickoff for Rowan Russell. Back underway in a competitive matchup here in Bobcat Stadium. Mason Chapman coming off of a touchdown drive that he led, probably the biggest play of the game. That 4th down run
Very nice that I
and
finally bring
conversion, as he also
all
threw
this
to Jerome
equipment
Miller
back
on
to the
4th down.
classroom.
Aiden Elmon coming off of a
So,
touchdown, which tied.
I come in Monday, start slowly bringing everything back in.
They take over from
we
the
can help you
20,
bring it back.
looking to go 80 yards down the
Thank
field
you. But
to
it-
try and take the lead or at least tie this game.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can help you break.
Oh, thank
They
you.
will get the ball
So you
back
just do it by
after
myself,
half,
so
3:20.
Huh?
We're
So you just
going to
do it
try
by
to
myself,
bleed
so.
the clock down
That sounds nice.
and have the final possession. Or can Spanish River get 3 and out and touch this ball one more
Yeah, that's why I
time
was like, well,
before they have to give
Say
it out
again?
that
I
half?
was like, well, they're doing this, I can just break that camera down. Because we're not using it, right?
No, we're not using it.
They motion out
Let me
Nathan
bring
Weber as he
where's
checks
the
into
part?
this one.
I'll bring it inside. I'll bring it inside.
Mason Chapman directing his receivers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he's swallowed up. Zachary
Oh.
Stellis leads the charge to take him down. And there's a flag on the field. We'll see who this one is on. Heavy pass rush from the Sharks by Zachary Stellis. And we'll see if we can clear this one up.
Oh my god, wait, that's so cool. Oh yeah, I remember.
False
around
start.
that now.
So this one will be coming back anyways. They declined the penalty, and it was 2nd down. Zachary Stellis A huge play. Shifts the momentum in Spanish River's side now. As they try to increase their lead, but they gotta stop the Boca Bobcats first. Here comes Mason Chapman. He's got trips on the left. He's got a running back. That is Aiden Elman. He's got the touchdown in this one. Drops back, tip to the line. It is still caught by Weber. And Weber will get just across the 25. Another flag though. We'll clear this one up. See who this one is on. It was tipped and Weber still was able to make a play on the ball with the tip drill.
Miraculous play that was needed for Boca because it would have been a really tough third down to get.
Oh, and this one is coming back. Holding on the Boca Bobcats. That'll be one of the greatest plays at.
Just keep going back. We saw the Sharks beating themselves, and now it looks like the Bobcats are beating themselves.
A lot of penalties in this contest. As they will move back 10 yards now. Crowd getting into it now. They gotta get something going. Huge show for this crowd. Boca's trying to give him something to cheer about. This will give him something to cheer about. Miller!
Oh.
Did he get that catch? Oh no, it's incomplete. Jerome Miller almost had catch of the year.
Huge
Oh my
break
gosh,
from
that was
Sharks.
a great throw from Chapman. Miller got it. And now O'Neal's trying to argue his case, but it was non-reviewable as the incomplete catch will stand.
Coach LaSalle was probably thinking, oh no, here we go again. But now it looks like the Sharks are going to get the ball back in pretty good field position.
They gotta still make some stops though. That would have definitely given them something to cheer about there. I thought he had it. It was close to us on the sideline, but the ref saw it perfectly clear, able to make the call, say out of bounds. In high school, you only need one, but maybe he didn't get the foot, or he just bobbled the ball, couldn't quite maintain possession. That was a big difference maker. Would have converted and almost have them taking the lead after a few plays after that one.
It's a big play here from the Sharks defense. Need a stop because there's a chance for Boca to go 2 for 1.
Here comes Pepitone being motioned out. They got trips on the right of Chapman. He's got a running back in the backfield. It's Elman. He's got a receiver to his left. Chapman drops back, throws too high,
He had him.
too tall for Pepitone, and there's a flag on this one. Flag on that second down play.
Yeah, that's the it's no, it's up here somewhere. That's what that thing is.
Holding on Boca again. Third penalty this drive.
Lions.
And they decline the penalty. Oh, so offset. So there seemed like there was 2 penalties on each team. So both penalties offset. So we do it again. Here comes second down once again. Same formation. They got trips on the right, receiver to the left, and Elman in the backfield. Spanish River playing zone defense here as they drop them back. They got now 2 receivers on the left. 2 receivers on both sides. Elman up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks a few. Looking for the chains. Elman might have gotten that.
Bunch of missed tackles by the Sharks defense, leading to saying it's going to be
It's a good
close.
physical.
Don't think he got
Yeah,
the
it is.
foul.
Would've been
Oh,
fun
and it
with
seems
the
like they
one
got it.
Oh, they did.
They gave it to him. That will
Did you
move
guys
the
win last year?
sticks. Aiden Elman. Great run, strong run in this
Did you
Spanish
guys see
River
that?
front. We always
Yeah,
say it's
no,
good.
no, I'm
The
pretty
run
sure I
defense
remember
doesn't
that,
have
yeah.
there.
It's a good
Chapman
system.
gives a here he is again. Aiden Elman picking up 3.
5 years.
with 2
It's in
minutes
progress,
as
that's
we
it.
move into this 2-minute
Oh,
timeout.
you know, because of Christina, maybe.
Yeah.
2:02.
I'm trying to think
You
if
got
she was
just
there.
out of bounds, I think, before the clock could run before the 2-minute timeout.
When I was in college.
2 minutes
I did
before
dr-
half.
I did.
Remind you,
That's
the
how we
Bobcats
made-
get the ball
That's how we met Christina.
at the beginning of
She
the
was our
first
stage
half,
manager.
at the
I was
beginning of the
I was
second
singer.
half.
We're both first singers, Nate and me were
So they
singers.
could score a touchdown
She
here,
was
they
our
could
stage
double
manager.
up the Spanish
So
River
that's how we,
Sharks and possibly
that's how-
Daughters of
go up a
Christian.
possession. This one is, oh, Miller
Oh.
drops the
Their
costly
daughters of
ball.
Christian.
Yes, I know
That
that.
ball was actually in the air
I know
for a
that.
long
It's like
time.
Kind of cool. Everything's
It's set
all.
up much
Yeah.
more manageable.
And
Third
Miller
down.
couldn't
so cool.
get the gloves on that ball. So third down, can the Sharks come up with a big stop
as
here?
a parent, when you're
Much
it's the
needed
same
one.
school.
I mean, this,
Much better on the short.
So
you're right,
this
this
is
could
my
be the
third one to
biggest
go.
stop
Okay,
of the
so you-
game
okay.
if they get it here.
But they're all different. So my son
Then,
is
like hypotheticals, maybe
he
Spanish River could score a touchdown.
he
It
was
looks
not
like
my husband's son.
a
Okay.
tough
So he could
pull to get out of the halftime.
you know, just
Spanish River has scored in the last 2 times they've touched the ball. He motions out Elman as a receiver now in the backfield. Matt Chapman runs and he's got it!
Wow.
Mason Chapman's got a clock running. Boca going in a hurry up here.
So what happens is that
Seems like they called a lot of play calls, and it seems like that one, Mason Chapman up the middle. That is his second time converting on a third down when he ran it up the middle. Spanish River's gotta go look out for that one this time.
Instagram.
They got trips on the left.
Other things.
Play action. Gibson, oh, he is rocked! He is rocked. He went absolutely nowhere there. Xavier Jimenez making the big play, and it is second down and long with a minute 26. Boca calls timeout.
Looks like there's an injured Bobcat on the field.
Did you go and get a pass now? How'd you get there? Oh, maybe I took it. Oh, so, if you wanted to, go get it, you go down to the good series and get a pass for them. Or you wanna go with me, you can go.
Can I go get a pass? I'll go with you, but how do I get a pass?
You gotta go to the coach period and it should be still there. Check the quarter. Alright, yeah, get a quarter. But, yeah, get a pass, but just don't talk to.
Okay.
Alright, alright.
What about the cheerleaders?
We talk to you later.
Alright. Figure out how often.
Here
I'll
comes
work
the
my way
Bobcats
around
back
it.
onto the field. They've got a wrench in their plan now as Xavier Jimenez came up with a big stop. Seems like both teams are trading punches as if Boca's turn to trade a punch and take the lead here just before the half, trying to steal some points.
I don't see it.
Yeah, a 3 would be okay here just because they get the ball first in the
It's not
second half.
It's in years. Yes, it's in.
Mason Chapman with Elman in the backfield.
I had a present.
He will pass. And this ball was at his feet, so we have another third down. This one even bigger. It seems like each third down is even bigger than the last, but it seems like Spanish River could look out for that Mason Chapman, throw a little QB spy for the run up the middle. Maybe force him to pass at the minute 22. Boca is actually on a timeout. So if they pick up the first down, they've got to get on this ball with a minute 22.
Could the Sharks defense finally make a stop? I mean,
You know,
third downs have been the
How about
Sharks'
this one?
issue
How about
this
Zach?
drive.
What's going on here?
Not being able to make a stop, but can they do it here
tension.
and potentially get the ball back to their offense?
And then this year, I don't know.
Here we go. Mason Chapman trying to lead his offense. The biggest play of this, at least first half here. Can the Sharks get off the field? He drops back, looking, heavy pass rush. This ball is short and it's fourth down. Almost intercepted by Steven Damos. He couldn't quite get it, and Boca will give the ball back to the Sharks, who scored on their last 2 possessions with a minute 16. Now it is Spanish River's turn to steal some points before this first half expires.
The Sharks finally make a stop. I mean, there was countless third downs right there on that drive, and finally the Sharks will have the chance to get the ball back before Boca will get the ball to start the second half. We'll see how Coach LaSala and the Sharks approach this drive. Do they want to just run the ball, or do they want to, why not try and make a big play?
Chapman had him up top. And this one is caught by Lewis. Oh, and he's out of bounds very quickly.
Yeah.
just about to the 25-yard line. That is where Spanish River will take over. They control their own fate as they try and go up 2 possessions here. If they could do that, and Boca could be in trouble with how defensive this game has been.
Jaden Phillips has looked good today, and I mean, if he could throw a deep shot right here, I don't know. You catch Boca sleeping maybe. They're playing inside the box, and could lead to something if one of their corners or linebackers miss a play.
Here we go, Phillips. In the gun, back to the shotgun. Drops back. Looking for one. Oh, too high! And it's tipped and almost picked!
No.
It was too high for Malik Frederick, who tipped it, and almost a costly pick. But it stays in the arms of River.
I mean, it looked good for Spanish River for a second, and good for Boca. Turns out it was good for nobody, bad for nobody, second down.
I always have that issue.
With 1 or 2 to go, Boca could have taken over a better field position than they've had on the last one. They would have put him at around the 40, but scratch and erase that because he fell to the ground and wasn't intercepted. Jaden Elder already had a huge touchdown. Well, they look for number 2. The crowd is into it as they need a much-needed stop right now. Phillips to a high snap again. In trouble. This one is for no one. Closest receiver was Derek Goldborn. They ran out there on the go route. They didn't want to look for it.
If I'm Coach LaSala now on third down, Boca having no timeouts remaining, I would just run the ball, end this half, get out with a 14-8 lead. I mean, no need to give the Boca Bobcats
Very different.
ball back. But we'll see what they do.
You got 56 seconds. I mean, almost, it's like you kind of want to bleed the clock because Boca doesn't have timeouts. You don't want to give them the ball with over 40 seconds here. Phillips drops back. He's got one up and Goldborn drops it. Derek Goldborn dropped the ball. That would have been huge for Spanish River. I mean, you couldn't be more open. And now Boca will get the ball with 51.6 seconds to go. A breakdown and mistaken coverage, but nonetheless, as Goldborn drops it.
A critical error by Goldborn. Goldborn, I mean,
I do enjoy.
he catches that pass. He has, first of all, and Spanish River is moving down the field. Instead, the clock stops. Bogue gets the ball back in good field position, and who knows, could be a extremely costly error.
I mean, not only that, not only the yards after catch, but it almost guarantees you don't give the ball back to Boca with like at least 50 seconds. I mean, this offense is moving really well. You don't want to give them back the ball because they also get the ball back at half. That is just huge, a huge play right there.
That was a nice job by Spanish River's punter Roman Russell. Rowan Russell. Sorry. And he got a lot of pressure. Maybe there was a false start or offsides, maybe by 1 or 2. But it was a nice job by Russell to make the play and not get his punt blocked, because that could have been extremely bad for Spanish.
And now Spanish River has to make up another stop. I mean, it's almost needed here. They cannot let Chapman get out of hand. He throws downfield wide open. He's got his man just across the 40-yard line. Peppertone. Did he get out of bounds?
Oh,
He
they
did.
said yes.
36.2 makes a blazing play. Lightning strikes there for Boca, and they will spike the ball. 33.6 left.
He did not actually get out of bounds, but high school rules gives the clock stops after first down because they have to reset the chains. Huge break for Boca. Now they only 2 seconds went off the clock, 33.6, and right in field goal range potentially.
Just like that, I mean, you're thinking field goal, you're thinking touchdown. You are looking and you are thinking points. Points. But River is thinking they want a 0 here to end the half. This is a big possession that could dictate the way this game goes.
Just doing his thing.
You also have to realize though, Boca does not have Brandon Aubrey as their kicker. So
They do
they
not.
need to get a more manageable field goal distance.
They almost need about just inside the 20, I would say, Brad. That is
Maybe.
comfortable. Chapman moves up. He throws. He's high and oh, a big hit. Ben Lamas says no sword to Crew Gibson, and he makes a big hit. And that stops the clock with 27.
That hit. I mean, that one's gonna hurt in the morning.
That was a great hit. I mean, that is a game-changing hit by Ben Lamas right there. Mason Chapman almost threw a hospital pass there. It was over the middle, it was a little high. For Crew Gibson, he was able to reel it in. And Ben Lamas with a big hit for 27.7.
Yeah,
Clock is on the side of Boca.
is the gateway.
Before that throw, Chapman had
gateway
looked very
entrance.
comfortable, relaxed
It's easier
in
to
the
get
pocket.
catch it here. That's
Not a
the
great
bully
throw
is
by
the
him,
first
but
catching.
plenty of time in this game to recover from that play.
Third down
Even though
now.
that's where we were in the end. That's where
Drops
we
back, throws. Gibson, there he is! Gibson gets his catch, and he's inside the 15. I mean, the 35. They want to clock this ball, 20.4. Clock stops. But on the refs, so this one's going to continue, and they spike with 19.
Only 1.4 seconds went off the clock there. And there's still 19 seconds to go. And that drop by Goldborn is now really proving to be crucial.
That drop by Derek, but also, why didn't LaSalle run the ball? Boca Bobcats had no timeouts. You could bleed the clock and not even give it back to them without even getting stopped. But they throw 3 throws, 3 passes, and he loves to run the ball. It's just a questionable call that could come back and haunt them here with 19 seconds.
He showed confidence in his defense, but we'll see if that comes.
Chapman throws. He wants Miller. He's got it! Jerome Miller with 13.9! A throwing catch that takes the lead if they get the extra point or 2 points. And that is the biggest drive. That could be the decision maker. They also get the ball after their first half. So the Boca Bobcats are sitting pretty here. Mason Chapman to Jerome Miller. They get the one-on-one look that they wanted, and they strike.
Miller just went right past the coverage. Looked to be an easy score for him, and Boca is now 1 point away. So
Well, this is a very weird formation. I don't think I've seen this one
That's
before.
nice.
And
the referees haven't either.
this, that was wow.
I
don't know.
I think the only time I've seen that formation was actually the Dolphins. I think, and they got it once. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that formation. And you think actually the Colts and Patriots, I've seen the 1-7 formation. That was very weird. But to go back to the point of LaSalle not calling a run, I mean, this half could be over right now. It could be 14-8. Well, you give it back to Boca, you give it back to the Bobcats, they go down the field, Jerome Miller, a big touchdown, for his 5th of the year. And just like that, you think you're in control of this game. Boca is now in control of the game.
I mean, that decision, with the importance of this game, that decision can come back and really haunt him for the next year. The Spanish River loses this game. So
Since my wife
one
was
was
texting
solid,
me,
it's gonna hurt, but
I didn't
they have to just think it didn't happen and come back in the second half of the
we
ball
have
better.
this Google Voice
The
that we've
Bobcats
been
try
using
to
for the
cash
last
in for
10
2
years.
and
So
really
whenever
take the
something
lead
goes
now.
wrong, I can always
Oh no,
get
they're
into
going
it
to kick
and
the
just
field goal.
text her.
So Logan Brennan,
Sorry.
who's 6 for 9, this kick is low, and now it hits the crossbar! It's no good, and we will remain tied!
Wow. Huge break for the Sharks as it looks like we will be tied going into the break. I mean, Boca, they're
When do you
kicking.
have to think there is daytime?
I mean, that is costing them. That is
Very
2
second
points
period, so I do.
left on the field for Boca. They could be up
First
16 to 14. Instead, the Sharks can feel somewhat good about themselves tied going into the break.
I mean, Brett, can you make this up? 2 missed extra points, 1 off the crossbar, we got a safety. We've seen it all. I mean, this is, I feel special to be a part of this game. And this is This is a game that you
I mean,
tell,
are you
like,
streaming this
wow.
shit?
This is just
Like,
proving the
oh
great
my
recording it
good
and
Pat
it's
Dow
recorded
at this
as well.
point.
Recorded
The
as
kicking is
faster.
not,
Crack
kicking
faster
is
and
definitely not
faster.
easy. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone just looks at these kickers in the NFL, 60 yards, no problem.
Well, I
But
go from the
80
track
some
That's
not
kickers
easy
for
at
college
all.
game
to
day,
my
right?
flash
Right,
drive.
exactly.
And then
I
from
mean,
the flash
My
drive.
goodness.
Vanderbilt hosted college game
I
day
probably
tomorrow
put
has
in extra stuff in
actually
there that I don't need to do.
had
but
practice
Trackcaster
throughout their
can't-
campus so that
This
one
can
elected
it
student
connect
can
to
make the
Google
money
Drive?
in.
it can
Maybe
connect to
Boca
YouTube.
is gonna need
Oh,
that.
can't connect to
Maybe
YouTube.
Boca
After this
could
game,
look to
you can
recruit
just-
some
I
of
could do
those,
it right from here.
those kickers. I mean, 2 missed extra points.
Oh, you
Looking
can?
off the
Okay.
crossbar. That is something you
But
will
I
see every day.
recorded on the
I don't.
Trackmaster,
I
put it
can't
on a
even recall the
flash
last time I've seen
I
it.
mean,
And
it's
put
just
it-
frustration for
upload it to
Boca and Lasala. The
Studio.
Sharks will go into
Tuesday.
the
Okay,
break
that's how you do it. Okay.
and feel a little lucky that they are knocked down by 2.
And then,
So
so
it's tied now.
my freshman.
This one's gonna go out of
digital
bounds.
video time.
Oh my goodness!
Another error.
Spanish
They
River will
learn.
get the ball at the
And I don't
40. It's a
certify
free
until
kick out of
7 years.
bounds.
I go from 2 freshman classes to a
Kicking,
Wow.
kicking, and
And then
special
sophomore
teams
class
has
now
now
is ACT studies.
destroyed Boca.
And so
If
my
Spanish
ACT
River
studies
could somehow
is
get
also
points on this
certified
drive,
premier pro sophomore.
I mean,
That's
with
good.
a field goal, that is a 5-point differential
Right
created
there.
Certification, doing
by the
certification
kicker.
instead of
I mean, all they,
Oh,
Brett, they don't even need that much. They're at the 40 yard. They really just need to get inside the 30. And they have weapons to get them there with 13. They even have a timeout.
And Goldberg, I mean, Goldberg last drive had that crucial drop. He's gonna want the ball here to make up for his mistakes in the last drive.
I mean, they did a lot of the plays, and
Yeah, I wish I had
Goldberg's
ace
got me
class.
thinking,
Yeah, because that's why
just
I
get
don't-
me
I don't
inside the
have-
30 and give Rowan Russell
have,
that field
but
goal
I
to
have.
take the lead.
So,
This is an unbelievable
But
game
it
that's been
works,
dictated
you
by
know, if you
mistakes
ever,
and just
you know,
overall crazy plays that I've been thinking,
no,
wow,
we
what did
have
I
teachers
just
that
see?
teach it already.
Yeah.
Do they have one more before this first half
Yeah,
expires?
the problem is that I think
Phillips
last
has
year, I think I
McCurry.
said
The
something
crowd is
about
into
that
this one.
stuff, forget
He
that
draws back.
So
He
she's
throws.
gonna take
It
it
is too
back.
tall, and that will have
Every
9.4 on the
But
clock.
just
Not
do
loving
this,
that
that's
play
why-
call from Spanish
that's not
River.
what I want. She
I
thinks
mean,
it's part
even
of
if
your
you
face,
caught
like,
that,
oh
that's
my
what, a
gosh,
4-yard
I
gain?
enjoy
Not
the-
really
I
gonna
love-
do much
I like
at this stage of
Yeah,
the
I
game.
just
I
About 10
wanted
seconds
that
up.
you just said.
You
I
gotta go
wanted
for a
to
deep
have
shot
one
and kind of a
ace
honest,
sack
the Salah-like play call right there.
kid.
I mean, Brad, that was a little too tall for Reynolds. He really would have been in
Easy.
bounds, and that would have gotten nowhere. So almost lucky. It was incomplete, but you're right. Lasala is not gonna look like himself his last few drives in the play calls. But here comes Phillips. He draws back. Did he catch that? He got to get up and spike that. I think
try
he
again.
caught that.
I'll try again.
Oh,
This
but
is
he's
different-
hurt.
different regime.
Oh,
I'll
Goldberg is
try
scored
again.
with 3.2
So I don't mind
seconds.
take- I'll be-
Well,
So if
I'll
they
go
rule
for
it a
that.
catch, he's just across the 50. He gets his catch.
Goldberg
Goldberg gets his catch. He's able to get off. River calls the timeout with 3.2. Moves the chains, and now you don't even have time for a field goal. You've got to just chuck this ball up and hope somebody's down there.
Yeah, I mean, there was no decision to be made. A
No.
field goal, especially in high school, is not possible from this field position. It's got to be a Hail
In
Mary.
case you think
And
it's
maybe
Phillips.
Phillips.
I would take
Could,
Phillips, but
does
it's not
Phillips
a
play?
A's class.
Does Phillips
It's
have
an
the
honors
horn to
class,
create
so
some
yeah.
fireworks
Not
here
the
for the half
same.
and maybe
Alright.
make
Okay,
the
I love the
difference?
I love the
We've
pair.
Oh,
seen
I-
many
I
miracles
love it.
I got
in the
decked out for
National
camera.
Football League.
I love
We've
it.
seen
Recently with the Hail
This way.
But
Murray,
now,
Kyler Murray to
Shook that's
DeAndre
working.
Hopkins
That
a
was
couple years ago.
That hit the OG Hail Mary. Roger Staubach to Drew Pearson.
Right.
Got him in that one.
Right, I mean, last year we did see the miracle in Washington.
Yes.
Jaden Daniels
Yes,
to
we
Noah
did.
Brown.
Do we
Can we
have a
see it?
Jaden Phillips miracle for the Sharks here at the
We
end of
see
the
it in
half?
Boca right now.
We've seen Aaron Rodgers falling off a lot.
but do they have?
But can we see it here? And it will make a
Who's your camera
complete
person?
difference
That's
here.
what
In the
Yeah,
pre-bet
camera.
defense goes Boca. They rush
Yeah.
only
She's
three.
on camera.
It is caught
I
by
only need
McCrary.
one.
Here comes the lateral.
No.
He's got some room,
Oh.
and he's going down. That will be
No.
your first half. 14-14. One of the games that I don't think I could ever. We will may never witness again. We've seen so much in this first
Everything.
half.
Oh, you mean
Second
fancy,
half,
but
very
let me find the
promising.
white mics.
Boca
No.
will get the ball back as River tries to get a stop for Boca, trying to take the lead. It'll be the fourth lead change of this game.
I mean, for both teams, I mean, Boca, they just
Or
gotta be
before we have to,
frustrated with
yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
The kicking errors, feel like they could have the lead in this game, and Spanish River could be thinking the same thing too, that ball by throwing a pass on third down instead of just running the ball into the half. I don't know, but at halftime here at Boca,
Oh, it's halftime.
and 14-14. Tune in for the second half because it's only going to get better.
And it's only gonna get crazier. You thought you'd seen crazy in this first half. You will see crazier by the time this game is over. Spanish River trying to win the district and make the playoffs, and Boca is trying to prevent that from happening. It is hate week here in Boca with the Battle of Boca.
Did you get the white thing?
Yeah, I haven't put it in my phone.
Okay, you know what to do. Test it. For some reason, one of them works. So what we do is we do it every day. She knows.
I see, it's the same thing.
That was
And then-
the craziest
and then
first
she-
half I've
yeah,
ever
that
seen.
one.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen one like
So
that.
just explore for us. What?
So anything that has a,
But yeah, we can
will
make
work on there.
17
Like I've got my
minutes.
DJI,
This
so the
were-
DJI will work on there.
And your DJI actually will clip on it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ones that clip better. The ones
Yeah.
that clip sound so
We're gonna
You
walk
saw
around.
Yeah, the new ones are so much better.
Yeah.
Do you want to put this on pause? Do we put it on pause or you just leave it?
Just leave it.
I know, but the seniors are about to come out.
Yeah, it's senior day.
Oh, like we could center it?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to put
Yeah.
that on the seniors.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm not a gamer.
I can't hear it.
Alrighty, well,
Bye, have fun, ladies.
I'll be back.
Okay, dokie.
Oh my god, I'm not good at this.
My wife's that cheesecake. So
She what?
she's that cheesecake. So she was in business. So then it's funny because she would never. I don't know how, why she. I didn't know why she wanted to be on the same schedule with us, with me. So then
Uh-huh.
that's when she started working in the office, and then she won Employee of the Year. First year
At Village Academy?
at Village Academy.
Oh, cool.
And then she became a teacher, and then but she came to be a specialist. So now she's just but she's not really teaching. She's like she's running the clubs. She loves running the clubs, and she's doing mostly being specialist stuff, but no actual classroom this year. Last year she did.
How do I zoom in?
So it's a double type of thing going on. So then this is the left, right, and this is where you're going to center in.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to get it more.
So it should, but the problem, I think the AI might eventually take over. So hopefully AI doesn't take over. So the AI usually does a good job. So can't really argue about that. So it's funny. I'm doing my doctorate in generative AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in film. So in the pre-production area.
God, you should totally be teaching media studies.
So then it was funny. So and I've been using VO3 with so the prompt was make a talk show. Just very simple prompt. No elaboration. Make a simple talk show intro. Okay. I had a group of young white lady, one young girl with two white individuals, the computer techs, and they were talking, and then he was talking, and then it made him do like, he's talking. It's great. Then it had my students from Black Student Union, and then they were in a panel, and this is a picture, and I put a picture there, and then it made the girl get up and get angry and start talking and all boisterous, and I'm like, the same exact prompt.
The generative
AI, yes, is predispositioned. Not verb. There's no text. We're not even doing text. It's now just the visual cues that
Because it takes a dark-skinned person.
And does it takes
gives them attributes of.
it gives the characteristics of what we see on whatever social media, and what it has learned to say that this is what is gonna happen, this is how they would behave, and then this is how they behave. When in the show, they're like top A students. They're just sitting there talking, but because they're black, it made it look like that, and I couldn't use it. I couldn't use it. So that's what I'm studying. That's why. So then, that type of thing. Yes, it'd be great to use it in the creation of things, but if you're using it, the person who's like me or like your students needs to know that this is not correct. this is just that's a stereotype.
Yeah.
That's a it's a derogatory stereotype. Even though if you're black, you're used to it, but don't in the end it's still derogatory. It's not
Yeah.
right. So that was interesting. So
That's interesting,
and
and that's like total media studies. Like,
oh, that's totally new stuff right there. Then
yeah,
and that's very interesting.
in media, because I was just like
Mhm.
introducing media ecology to them, because it's like one of the things you do for media studies.
Which one? What is it?
Media ecology, just like it's one of the prompts that you have, like talking about the ecology of media and it's like changing.
Oh,
and
like the
all
changing.
yeah.
Oh, yes. I have paper I have to write. I have to do it before December, and it's basically about using not Freudian, but there's a philosopher, an education philosopher I have to use, and how he breaks down the education. And the goal of education is to motivate students to do things, not just to allow kids not do nothing. So, and then I've been trying to write that paper based on that example I saw and figure out how to write it to put it into that paper. So and then the second paper I have to finish is my literature review. So I collected 27 articles, and I just have to go through the history and put it all together. So that's what I'm working on is by December.
Oh my god.
So then I'll say and do the qualification tests. So that's in this next semester, and then I can if I pass that, then I can do the book, the 5 chapter book, and then get the degree. So that'll be done. That's the game plan.
Yeah.
So.
And you wanted to be a professor? Or you
Always
just wanted-
originally I wanted to be a professor working in a university and just chill, relax, and but then me working at FAU, as a graduate assistant in the last 3 years, it's more of, it's first of all the intro pay is a problem, so that's a problem because it's a cut from where we're at now,
Right.
so that's one. Yes, you over time you get over $100,000. Yes,
Yeah.
you get it, but that's the one thing. The one that then you're at home, you do work from home. Like in the instructional design education realm, you don't. Yeah, it's basically you create everything, and you really see no students whatsoever. It's all just you by yourself, and most of it you're just writing articles for publication. So I wrote one article. I wrote on Notebook 11. So it was kind of cool, and then I've been using that. I've been applied for the district, so I'm doing a presentation for the district. So it's fun. That was kind of cool. So that's what I do.
Keeps you busy.
Yeah, keeps me busy.
And where are your kids? Are they at Village Academy?
No, actually, we live in Lake Ida, Del Rey. So we go to Bang Creek,
Oh, okay.
right
All
there. We live right there. So literally, the house is there and the school's there. How's your principal? How's working with her?
Good. She, we work well together. She supports me, and I try to stay out of trouble. So I try to make her, I try to make sure Spanish River looks good and all of that. So she's very, I appreciate her because I know my place. I know where her focus is. Because like she got the job when our principal.
Yeah, I heard it. I know.
Yeah,
That was it. Yeah.
So she's very conscientious about, image. She has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun because it was interesting because the Holocaust person, Maureen Carter, at the district, she's here.
Oh, okay.
So she's here, and she told me, and she was in Israel. She was in Israel on a trip when the district told, hey, we're on some this thing, and it's funny because she sat with me and said, hey, the former principal, he was very good with the Holocaust, very good, and a very different thing. What happened there, whatever the whole bit, and how it blew out of proportion, and how he was stubborn, and should never, because she was shocked because
He's not anti-Semitic. His best friend is my brother-in-law, Seth. Seth is Jewish. He went and sat Shiva when Seth's dad died.
That's exactly what she said.
But I did not like him.
Oh, you didn't like him? Okay.
I did not like him. And one of the reasons every single one of us had told him for years was he had to pay attention to his words, because when I asked him, I think because it was under him that I asked the first time for WSRH.
I don't even know.
When he was the principal when I first applied for the TV studio,
Okay.
and they told me no.
Alright.
And like the way he said things and the way he worded things, he didn't think there was anything wrong with it. And that was the problem. The letter that he wrote that went viral
Right.
made it sound like he was a denier, and then it went viral out everywhere.
Yes.
You know, and people took, and it took on its own life.
Yes, he did.
But he never, when he wrote things, he didn't understand the tone and how they could be misread. And
Was he autistic? You think he's autistic?
No, I just think he was arrogant.
Oh, it's arrogant.
I mean, not like arrogant in like probably a traditional.
Hey, my friend.
Is timer here?
Who?
Timer, can you go?
The timer's gone, yeah.
I gotta say hi to Bruce.
Not in like probably your traditional way,
No,
but
I mean,
like you
you-
couldn't tell him.
Because you are, I mean, yes. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm Cuban. I'm a black Cuban. And to be, let's say, a black man at a predominantly Jewish school and one at a very wealthy Jewish school, I would have known my place to be very kind. How I am. I would never have been arrogant.
Yeah, and
It's-
and I
I'm
have
being
to use
honest.
that very carefully. Like it wasn't like a, you know, sometimes it wasn't like that, like machismo, but it was like he wouldn't listen when people were trying to help him, because you know, I was an English teacher first before I took over WSRH, and there were multiple people that tried to be like, you know, like if he wrote things or said things, like we knew that they weren't coming off. We knew that that's not what he intended, you know, the way that it was written, but he wouldn't listen to anybody. So that's what landed him where he was, and it was I feel horrible, even though I did not like him as a principal. I don't think that, you know, his entire career should have been destroyed by what happened, you know, and it was, you know, but, and again, he didn't listen to people, and if he had listened to people, you know, perhaps they could have helped him, you know, like a lot of people, if you're not a great writer, you have somebody who is, read your stuff, especially that stuff, you know, but he just, you know, so.
Yeah.
But I think Alice, and I don't think, you know, he always kind of brushed people off. Allison came in, you know, because she was a student there. She was a teacher
I
there.
know that, okay.
Yeah, she graduated from Spanish River. She taught math there. She was actually principal at Banyan Creek for like a time.
Oh, I
She
know
was at
that.
Banyan Creek. She was a year at Omni, and that's when, and she always wanted to come to Spanish River for
Okay.
principal.
I thought she was, wasn't she an assistant principal already there?
She was an assistant principal at Atlantic High School.
Atlantic.
She was at Atlantic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she was assistant principal at Atlantic, and then she was principal at Banyan, and then she was 1 year at Omni, and then all this stuff went down, and then she was Spanish River principal.
Got it.
I've been around for a while.
No, it's great. You know where all the bodies are. They can't mess with you. It's a good thing.
Yeah, but I think I know how to, and like I think I'm open to feedback, you know, because there've been like times where, you know, I've made mistakes or whatever, and I think she knows my heart, you know, and I'm gonna listen to her, you know, with things and do the, you know, because there was one time, and again, it's all learning process, right? We had a Mr. and Miss Spanish River, and it was homecoming week, and whatever day it was that SGA decided, it was that day where it was like,
Take care. Take care, my friend.
you either like dressed up really fancy or you like were a rapper or something. I forget what they called it. Well, Mr. and Miss Spanish River dressed up, you know, as like rappers or whatever. And Mr. Spanish River kind of assumed this persona.
Right.
And me, I was like, oh my God, it's entertaining. To me, it was like entertaining.
Right.
The way that it read to other people, and some of the students at BSU went and complained because they thought that the rich white book kids were making fun of them, even though they weren't. He just like assumed there was some meme going around
looking at the characterization.
You got
I
into
get
a
it. I get
character,
it.
you know?
Yeah, I get it.
And so it was perceived that way. So she came to me and we took it off. You know, it no longer exists out
Yeah.
in the realm, and we don't no longer do that day anymore.
Oh.
But she's very like she'll come and she'll explain to me, you know, and I can go to her and I can ask her things. And,
Yeah.
So I think she knows I'm there for the kids, and so as long as I'm there for the kids and I do things, you know, to help put a good visual in the school. Like we're so deep in Holocaust stuff.
No, I think that's great.
We do every year. We bring in a survivor,
Yeah.
and we interview them, and we put on a thing.
Did you name those numbers? Everything?
We're doing. This is our second year with names,
I'll pray
not
for you.
numbers. Well,
Yeah,
we tried that.
You did Rosa. You had what's her name? There was
Tova.
Oh God, have fun with that.
I know.
Have fun. Oi.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
So we did it last year, and I wasn't in charge last year. It was the Holocaust teacher.
Okay.
And then this year I'm in charge, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
The lady at the district. It's funny because
Kim Coombs.
Kim's fine.
Yeah.
Kim's fine. It was fine. Yeah, I was just trying getting all these emails at night. I was like, Danny. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it was fun with Maureen.
And then it was
But-
crazy because I just got questions back. We had to submit our questions that the people were interviewing,
Yes.
and so this woman looks over them, and I look at it,
Oh, it
and
was.
she's like rewriting some of the
Yes, I
questions
know that.
like
Yes.
he's wrote, and I was
Just go with it.
yeah.
I know the crew. I know them already. So yeah, it's an older white woman. She's blonde, and they come in and I know. It's fine. They're the producers of that, but the cool thing in the end, you've done it before, right?
Yeah, we did last year.
So you know how it is. So it does look great. The
It's
kids good.
gorgeous, yeah.
It does in the end, but yeah, it was interesting seeing the.
And I didn't understand last year. I thought we were going to be able to edit it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you edit paper, as you know.
On
paper.
Timestamp. But they gave us all the footage.
Uh-huh.
So, they gave us the footage of the survivors, not the kid footage. But I probably could push for that if I wanted to. But they gave us the footage of the survivors. So actually, one of my girls used the footage for her A-level project. She did a documentary, and so we framed it around the. Do you know the A projects?
I'm learning.
So A-level, you are giving 5 minutes of a longer documentary. So I was like, oh my God. And she was my president. And she was already going to be editing some of the Holocaust stuff that we do anyway. And I was like, what if your documentary is about hate in America today? I was like, and you use these segments because there were so many sound bites that we could use. So she just used, some of that footage for her
That's awesome.
hate project. Yeah. So, yeah. And we, last year we were able to record Zelda Fusman. I don't know if you've ever heard her speak. She's never been recorded before.
Okay. Yeah, she's a rock
We're the
star.
first group that recorded
Awesome.
her. And she was our January 27th presentation, and she's coming next week to her. She's coming to
Hey.
to do names not numbers.
What is up?
That's fantastic.
Cold.
And we're supposed to have an Auschwitz survivor. He's like 100 or 101.
We had one. We
Herman
had.
Heller.
We had Herman. We did Herman. Yeah, he was young. He was when he explained the situation. It's extremely sad. But yeah, he was telling me the story. Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
But it's
But we had, it was so crazy last year. So
Are we live?
Football.
Sorry.
Papa still.
yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let me see what I did wrong. Yeah, we're live. Let me turn it off. There you go.
So we had 4.
Can we guys take a picture? Can we all take a picture?
A picture of all you guys?
All of us together. So selfie.
Yeah.
We call it selfies these days.
Yeah. I didn't know what you meant. I'm
Wait for
sorry.
Chloe and Hudson.
So
Oh yeah,
They're I don't know where they went. Their shirts just
Bianca,
let them stand
selfie.
out.
Selfie. Oh, remember first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going.
Bad clocks
They're
every 10
coming?
seconds.
No, but not with us. But they're going. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
he's not going. No.
Yes, you are. Get over here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's so cold.
Is that nice?
It's
I like it.
being right where 8 feet.
They have like a gate set up between the two schools.
Yes. Welcome to Boca.
Yes, they have a gate. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Well, you gotta remember, there's other schools that come to, we're like a friendly rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, and by the way, I am to blame. I did go on AI, and then I created
The
a.
tiger, the
No,
bobcat.
I did create a bobcat talking about eating
We're
a
gonna
shark.
eat some sharks tonight.
Yes, that was me.
Watch us lose. I'm kidding.
It'll be fun.
Don't
So,
Where'd you put it?
Supposed to be
Um,
blue or green?
But so
rain is the AI suppressor.
So blue.
Right.
blue. I
Green.
when it was on blue, I could hear you.
So we're gonna
Okay, so blue.
Rain.
Green, we couldn't hear them.
Oh, green couldn't hear at all.
Yeah.
Also,
Alright.
there's a number 6 in
Alright.
our team and a number 7 in
Alright.
theirs. And they
So you
were,
guys,
like
like, have,
right
like, a
next to each other, and
scoreboard?
they started bursting out laughing at me. That's pretty
Like
funny.
a scoreboard on your broadcasts?
Oh, well, usually we do.
I got a bunch of pictures
And
of it.
I wouldn't know.
I got Jamarcus
Remember, this
to
is
ask me,
experimental
and
mode.
then
So,
Pascal asked
usually I'm not
and then
off my
Marcus
phone.
Brother also asked
But
me,
usually the huddle
and then
automatically
they
enables
called him
it adds a digital
Oh.
score
And then
onto it.
Okay.
So yes,
number
when you're
5,
doing the
he's
tactical
a
huddle
ball boy that
off,
was, like,
off your phone,
hilarious to me.
it
I
adds
really
the
choose,
scoreboard to
Number
it.
5's actually a hater.
The experimental one, which we're using, which is the one we're playing a video game to it.
Yeah.
It looks like there is no artificial scoreboard. That means that it's your job to say, hey, by the way, here's a score.
Right, because so we
So
use.
is it not going through OBS? You can't put it with the graphics on OBS.
I put graphics over, yes, but it would take some time. If you want to do it, I can do it.
I mean, I do.
You wanna jump in? You can do that.
I mean, I don't know if you can share them, but like what I do is use OBS and then use like this website called like
I know
Scoreboard.
scoreboard, yeah. And then you can type in,
It's,
yeah.
it's called like
If you
Uno
want me
or
to-
something.
Oh, no, I know. I've been, if you wanted, I was just.
No.
You don't need to. I'm just saying like
I've done it
comparing.
before.
Yeah.
I'm saying I want my
Uh,
In the past, I would actually run, you know, my studio, you've been in my studio.
Yeah.
I actually ran my studio. Oh, but
Yeah.
actually, you know, if technically in the real world, this whole thing, we could technically do from over there.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that we kind of set it up here, as you see, technically, all this can be done as long as you're on school property. Yeah, because you have to have the Ethernet. So technically, and then we could technically also bring them in virtually. So technically they can be watched, but the problem is if you do it virtually, then you'll be voicing a delay. Then because you're watching the replay.
So like theoretically, if it was like poor grade or something, and you wanted to be inside, then you could do it from out there, from inside.
Yeah, you can do it from the studio.
Should be peaches.
Yeah, you don't have to be. Yeah, you don't have to.
Have you ever seen them using Huddle?
They do use Huddle. So like I know from like cross last year, they just have a camera set up on the top, and it's just. I think there's one person just moving it back and forth. It's very.
Don't say that.
Oh, it's AI, so it's very like minimal. Like it doesn't zoom in, nothing like no announcing, no scoreboard.
Actually, it does.
It announces.
No, it doesn't announce it.
Or maybe it's a scoreboard at the bottom left.
Yes, it tags the player's number. And actually, when you go to MaxPrex,
Yeah.
MaxPrex is based on it. It's based on it. All those data points that you see, it's based from the AI.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
As a coach, when for the football game, which I'm not a coach, you see, there's literally a timeline.
And then I'm going to
It's
stop research for the
play.
party.
They, I think I sent you a video clip.
Uh-huh.
That is from the huddle, and it literally cuts everything to it's like the metrics of the thing. It's incredible.
See the 40
I'm like,
line?
this is high
There's a
school.
black coach right there.
So imagine what they're
With
using
his right
at high school, college, but this is a high school game. The detail that these guys are playing with,
The bad we look
they can really isolate. It knows the AI knows the plays.
This is what I just
The AI
said.
knows why
But
this
I'm
person
talking about
didn't do
this
this,
big-
why didn't do that.
No,
For
I'm
you
talking about
guys,
Pierce.
Yeah.
He Pierce.
and she's able to get on it, and you can get
Like live stats.
behind the scenes after you
He's
guys do the
542.
game.
Yeah.
You guys do the game. Hey, this is what's going on. Data, so much data.
Yeah, and then Saturday.
That's
morning,
crazy. I mean, AI. I mean, I've used AI for like
I'm going to
some like graphics and stuff. So are we muted?
Yeah, you
Oh.
muted. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Orlando.
Could we
and
get
then when they're
seats
done with
though?
that,
Did you get
I'm
seats?
going to
I can see
university.
Princess.
Here, take my seat. Let the person take it.
That was a good one. Oh, perfect. My video game stat.
So, Bianca,
14-14. So far in this drive, Boca has only gone backwards. We'll see if the Sharks defense can continue this. Hudson, any thoughts?
Second down for Chapman. He throws downfield. It gets caught. It gets caught for a first down. That would move the sticks. Sonny Pepito moving.
It's not a
James.
first down. Looks like he'll be about 3 yards short.
For 3 yards. I mean, it was kind of close, Brad.
It was a great play. It was a great play.
My eye saw a first down. Or I guess it looks like a first down. But
Okay. Sounds right.
Let's see what play Boca
Josh
will have
back.
up here.
Throws. Does he have the speed? Oh, he just drops it.
Oh.
And it seems like no flags on the field. And it seems like Spanish River gets a much needed stop here.
Wow. The Spanish River cornerbacks are feeling it.
That was really
Number
close.
14.
Of what you're watching, and let you replay it. But then I would have to have
Xavier Jimenez with a great play. And after some celebrations, he was feeling himself after a big defensive coverage. And a punt.
And it pokes away. It's over Lewis's head. It goes inside the 20. He's going to pick it up. Oh, my goodness.
Disaster for the Sharks.
For the Sharks inside the 10. But it almost looks like pass interference on that play and the last one, and the refs didn't call it. So, no foul. But inside the 10, the Sharks will take over.
You know, the Sharks offense has something to be thankful for, and that was the Sharks defense on the last drive. They now can take the lead, which coming into the second half didn't feel like it was going to be possible, but now a much needed stop made by the defense. We will see if Jaden Elder in the Sharks offense can get something going here.
And we were talking about just before the first half ended that Boca could actually take control of this game once they got the ball back first, and Spanish River negated that by being able to get the 3 and out there. So very huge. Let's see if they can go up and possibly run away with this game. Their offense is really good. They've only scored 2 drives in a row, and then the last drive that they had, they had it, but then it was half. So they got it inside the 20, but to no avail because the time ran out. So seeing if they could pick up for the momentum with 10:22 left in this third quarter, trying to put this one away as we are in a tie game, 14-14. Phillips lines up. He's got 2 receivers stacked with gold. He's got 3 receivers stacked. Goldborn, Elder, and Frederick on the left of him. He's also got the running back is Jacorian McCray. He's got a touchdown in this one. He scored his 8th touchdown of the year. And Jaden Elder had one of the biggest plays of the game. That huge lightning strike from Phillips to go. It was the go-ahead touchdown to go ahead. As they gave it to McCrary. He trying to get the X. He's got a lot. He's going to move the chains. He cuts back in the field of play past the 40-yard line to about the 45. And that is a huge play. The blocks developed and McCrary is able to break free as LaSala goes back to the run game there.
I mean, this play of the outside run has now worked about 4 or 5 times for Spanish River for huge gains. If I'm the Sharks, maybe go back to it once again.
And there they go, right on cue. Just about a 7-yard play.
Oh, fumble!
Oh, it's a fumble! That cannot happen, and Boca's going to get the ball back. And Boca's going to capitalize on another Spanish River mistake as they fall on top of this one. They could almost run away with the game there, but they did not because McCrary fumbled. Boca picks it up, and now they're going to try to score in plus territory.
I mean, fumbles, penalties, the easy plays by Spanish River they're just beating themselves in this game, and now Boca has the ball into Spanish River territory, and if Boca can score a touchdown here, that one is really going to hurt for the Sharks.
Sonny Pepitone subs out. They take it at about the 49-yard line. Mason Chapman trying to lead his Bobcats to take another lead, which would be the 4th lead change of this one. He drops back, throws, one-on-one coverage. He wants Miller. He's not going to get him. Good coverage there by Steven Damos. He was with them every step of the way. Xavier Jimenez also helping over the top there.
I mean,
Second down.
Damos, I mean, that was locked down as you can get. No room for error by the quarterback for Boca. And second down.
And a big play. I mean, that could have scored for Boca. Could have put them up 21-14, saying that their field goal kicker makes the point afterwards. He hasn't yet today. And now Pepitone goes back in the game, so he's on the outside. Mason Chapman's got a running back. It's Elman. He drops back, throws heavy rush. That ball's almost intercepted. Ben Lamas had a grip on it. And it seems like a flag is on the field now. Oh, and it looks like a fight. Jimenez got shoved down by a player on Boca, and
Looks like no penalties on that.
but there is a flag on the field on.
It looked like on the coverage of Spanish River. It's probably gonna be
I mean, Ben
maybe
Lamas.
maybe they are
flagging
signaling
on the third.
targeting. Is
I
that
don't
what I
know.
just saw by the referee?
To me, bro, it seemed like Lamas was trying to play the ball and almost get the intercept. I don't think he was trying to hit him, and it certainly didn't seem like that was pass interference. There's a flag was still around there. I mean, those are really the only fouls that can be called there. And targeting is the call.
Yep.
Targeting is. I mean, I don't know. That
Huge play.
That did not look like targeting to me. Lamas looked like he didn't even lead with his helmet. For targeting, you have to lead with the crown of your helmet.
15 yards of field
Don't
position.
even think he even did that. So, but that is a huge penalty. Huge penalty. Because that would move the change for the Bobcats with 9:46 to go. He's got 2 receivers lined up to his right. He's got one on the left and a running back in the backfield. He's going to motion one out.
41 years.
Fakes the element. He's got Pepitone. He's going to be close. This will also depend on the spot. Forward progress might say he has it. This is going to be a close call. It seems like they gave it to him, so that will move the chains. Chapman talking it over. Pepitone seems like he's having himself a night. He's got a lot of receptions. He's lined up on the outside. Bottom of your screen. Drops back, throws. This one's in the air for a while. Oh, it's almost intercepted.
That could have gone a lot worse for Boca. Lucky that it's just an incompletion because even if he would have caught it, a big hit was coming from the Sharks.
They must have had a play on it, and that ball was in the air for almost, felt like 10 seconds. That was really high. No wonder he couldn't hit his man. And now it was a 3rd down. I mean, you got to be thinking this is 4th down territory. Your kicker hasn't even hit an extra point, let alone a field goal now. You got to be playing for 2 downs here. Spanish River must know that. Chapman's got Elming in the backfield. Will he give it to him? He's going to motion out Miller, bottom of your screen. Here he is. It's Elming. He's going to push forward and like he's got it. To about the 21. They're knocking the red zone. A flag comes out at the end of this one. Flag comes out at the end of the play.
Sharks beating Sharks.
You don't get it.
It's one. I mean, you have to think it's on the river here.
Yeah.
The refs are talking it over, but that was weird. Because the play was almost over, and then they throw up the penalty.
I would assume an unnecessary roughness on the Sharks.
It would have to be.
Unless it's on Boca, but after the Sharks' reaction,
Here we
it
go.
looks like...
Here's a call. And another personal foul on River.
Yep.
Another personal foul on River. And that moves the chain. So this drive really hasn't... Boca really hasn't been doing anything. It's just really a lot of penalties. They got that 15-yard targeting and another 15-yard personal foul here. That moves them into the red zone. Again, this was capitalized on the Jacorian McCrary fumble on the turnover. To the 11 of River they go. Knocking on the door, trying to take the lead. He motions out Pepitone. And it seems like some movement at the line here. This is going to be on Boca. False start on Boca. They're going back 5 yards.
Finally, a mistake by the Bobcats. The Sharks had to be thinking that they were the ones only making mistakes tonight, but that one, it's on Boca, will be 1st and 15 for the Bobcats.
So first down and 15, a small bump in the road. Still in the red zone though, they're just at the 16-yard line now. With 8:44 and ticking. Two receivers to the left. He's also got Elman in the backfield. Elman's been the guy to call in these situations. Catch them on their toes. They call his name. And he is going nowhere. There's the Spanish River run defense that they had in the first half. They stand strong there. Second and about 16 coming. Spanish River trying to get off the field. And Boca has them right where they want them now. Trying to score. They have a lot of time-consuming drives in this one.
This has been a long drive for Boca, and it gives time for Boca's defense to rest and the Sharks' offense to think about all of the mistakes they've made tonight so far.
I mean, this one has been a great game. It's the battle of not making mistakes. We've actually said that even before the game started, and that still stands. Boca High from the 16-yard line trying to cash in. And we got another penalty. This one's a delay of game on Boca. So they're moving back again.
It was Sharks beating Sharks, and now it's Bobcats
My
beating
goodness.
Bobcats.
I mean, it's almost like, can they not make mistakes here? It's crazy.
And Boca is in a really tough situation because if they stay in this field position, I don't think they trust their kicker to make a kick from here, and this would be a tough conversion to get. So Boca needs to get some yards of field position back to do any damage.
I mean, how could you trust your kicker when he missed 2 in a row? So you got to be thinking they're going 4 down territory. The first down is actually inside the 2-yard line. So it's almost treated like a second and goal because they got to go all that way. They got to go 15 yards for this first down. And another fall. I mean, this is crazy.
That's now 3
This is
penalties on
crazy.
in a row. 15 yards, lost the field position. That pretty much takes away from Spanish River's earlier unnecessary
How much
roughness.
pre-snap penalties is that? It takes them right out of the red zone. Just like that. Now River has them right where they want. They could get a big stop here. Draws back as Chapman. Downfield, he's got his man, and it is incomplete.
His receiver was there,
Nice
just
step on him.
overthrew him. Not great coverage by the Sharks. He had open, it just the placement was not there exactly for the Bobcats.
And now it's third down and a mile. I mean, you gotta get to the 2-yard line here to pick up the first down. They are at the 25-yard line.
It's not football game.
The receiver did have a step on him and
This is like time game.
just couldn't make the catch, and Chapman maybe overthrew him a little bit. So this is third down and forever. Drops back, looking to throw. This is not going to give him anything.
So now the decision becomes, what is Boca gonna do?
I mean, can
They
you punt?
can't kick a field goal. They can't punt. They're gonna have to go for it. They got no other choice.
Can you punch from here? I mean,
you
it's
can't. No.
just, wow.
I mean, who knows what their punter could give? I mean,
This just has you
the
in a
special
situation that you don't
teams
want to ever be
from
in.
Boca has just been a disaster tonight. That's
And it
what's
seems like
crushed them.
Coach O'Neal is making a decision. They're going for it on 4th and a mile. I mean, they've got to go all the way to the 2. They are at the 25-yard line.
You never know. Crazier things have definitely happened.
They've
so.
got a trips on the right. You got to be thinking end zone shot. So River, that is why they have 3 DBs lined up back. Chapman looks. There's a flag on the field. This could be a free play, actually. He's got his man at the 10. It's lining up for a first.
Sure.
But this could be back for River because this could be
It was just a
an
free play.
offsides. This could be a free play.
So they're gonna read.
Oh, it's a false start on Boca.
Oh, that's it
False
then.
start on Boca.
Spanish River will get the ball back now.
Penalties declining. River will get their ball back. Wow, that is a sequence right there.
Not as great a field position as the Sharks could have gotten, but I think the Sharks will take getting the ball back. A much needed stop. And once again, even though Boca did not kick, the special teams are crushing them tonight because if they had a reliable kicker and special teams unit, they would have opted to kick the field goal, but instead, the Sharks will get the ball back now. And can the Sharks finally make a play good enough to take the lead?
That's a very good point because you think about it. A lot of teams have kickers that can hit from that range. That would be about a 41-yard field goal from where they just were. So, I mean, from there, a lot of kickers can make it, but then the kicker misses 2 extra points. It takes it out of play. That's a huge loss when you don't have a kicker that could kick that far. As McCurry goes up the middle, looking for the first down, he's got it.
First down run defense been a problem tonight for Boca. Spanish River a couple times tonight have just ran it outside, run it inside on first downs, and it's been easy 11, 12-yard gains. So something Boca for this game and future game needs to work on.
Just across the 20-yard line as they move to 6. Calling number 4's name again. He goes to the outside. He's got an entourage of blocks. He's got a first down and more. 2 runs over 10 yards. Beautiful drive so far for River trying to cash in. And the last mistake, we say it's a big game of mistakes. They did not have to pay for the last one. As a timeout is called, I think, by the Sharks. So Spanish River didn't have to pay for the last mistake. But let's see if they can't make one here. I mean, I don't see why they don't take the lead here.
I mean, Boca is lucky for the stoppage of play right now. 2 plays back-to-back of getting destroyed on the line of scrimmage, runs right past their defensive fronts. And now, Boca needs to stop and play for the run, which could lead to a big explosive pass for the Sharks. Something that Boca did not want to play tonight is play for the run because of the explosive Sharks receivers, but they might have no choice because of the great runs by McCary.
I mean, it's just so hard to beat these Sharks because, like you just mentioned, you run the ball. All right, we're going to stop the run, and all of a sudden it hits you with Jaden Elder, Derek Goldborn, Javante Lewis. They just have so much weapons on this offense. They just need to use it right. And it seems like they could make the difference here. Pulls it, wants McCurry. Ooh! That ball was almost picked. That ball was almost intercepted as it falls incomplete, so second down. Another mistake almost thrown by the Sharks there.
I mean, Boca, finally a great defensive play call on first down. Pretty much played for the run, and with their great play call, they were able to stop them.
The crowd's getting into it now as they realize how big this drive is. Because if the Sharks could cash in here, it could mean the end for
So
Boca.
much on the line
A
for
lot
both
on the
teams.
Second and 10 for the Sharks. Phillips drops back. Oh, it's batted
Oh.
down. It is batted down. It is 3rd and 10 now.
You kind of see that was going to come from the Sharks playbook soon. He was open, a lot of yards ahead of him, and instead of a big gain, it's an incompletion. Gets the Boca crowd back into it,
Here they come.
and let's see what the Sharks can do on this play.
He had McCrary wide open. I mean, he had a whole country mile of space there. If he got that ball, look, a big play by the Boca High defense. They were going to knock that one down. Here we go. This is a huge 3rd down and 10. Phillips, they got stacked. Look what trips. Drops downfield. He wants Elder. He is in triple coverage. No flags on the field, and
Incomplete.
Boca High is able to get a stop. That was a throw right there. You know what? Jaden Elder's down there somewhere, and there was 3 guys right there for Boca High on him. Nowhere.
risky pass right there. You know, I mean, that play call could only have probably gone bad. I mean, Elder's a great receiver, but with 3 guys in coverage, the amount of risks are worse than the reward. And luckily for Spanish River, it was an incompletion. They got to punt the ball because Boca could have had a interception in the big return and could have been terrible for field position battles.
Right there, it seemed like he knew exactly who he was going to, and he was in triple coverage. You're right, almost a big costly mistake right there. Rolling Russell, heavy. Oh, he got hit. Seemed like it's gonna be a first down for River. It depends on which one they give him though. Was it roughing or running into?
Always the big call in the National Football League as well. Is they going to call the roughing or the running into?
I mean, this could be an automatic first down.
First
down, wow. So Boca, they got the stop, and then they just run into Rolling Russell. They get an unlucky penalty there, a huge mistake, and got Spanish River's offense will come back onto the field.
Costly error. I just mentioned for Spanish River that risky pass, but now Boca beating themselves. I mean, roughing the kicker. It's just not smart in this point of the game, and now Spanish River's got great field position, trying to take the lead over the Bobcats.
They get the 15-yard penalty. That's the max out of what they could have gotten. I mean, he really charged into Rolling Russell. And a substitution here. Kind of late substitution.
Timeout.
And a timeout is called. Almost too many men on the field, you could have thought, or at least offsides there. But to no avail, they're able to get the timeout off. And this is a big drive. So Spanish River, we were just saying, that was a big stop by Boca High. Now they got to stop them again. They have to stop them again. If Spanish River scores, they could bleed down this clock in the fourth quarter. And that could be the end of this game.
Looking ahead for both of these two teams, the Sharks will play next week at home against a team from Tampa, the Carrollwood Day Pirates, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Top
And
50 in the state.
Yeah, and that game will be at 5 o'clock.
Spooky game on Halloween.
At Spanish River Stadium. And then for Boca, next week they will go on the road and play Leonard on Thursday night. So they will not be playing on Halloween, but it will be a 6:30 game at the Leonard Lancers in Green Acres, Florida, who has an 0-8 record. So it should get easier for Boca coming up.
This is McCrary. He stopped at about the 50-yard line. Just gets in the plus territory for the Sharks. Really, the matchup for River doesn't really matter next week because if they lose this game, they miss out on the district title as well as the playoffs. So they've got to focus on winning this.
It is the Carrollwood Day Patriots. That's who they will play next week. Carrollwood Day is currently 7-0 and ranked 53rd in the state of Florida. So it will be a tough game for Spanish River next week against Carrollwood Day.
Here we go. Phillips back to McCrary. Trying to break a tackle. Oh, he does. He does, and he gets about maybe 6. It'll be close where they mark him. Oh, this is going to actually be really close from that spot. They're going to mark him just short.
Huge play.
McCrary's going to get the first down. McCrary's still going. What a hit and run. McCrary's down the sideline. He's inside the red zone. What a play. They go hurry up, catch Boca off guard. And they're able to bring it inside the red zone. Jacorion McCrary. Huge difference-making run right there.
McCrary has been a beast tonight. I mean, these inside runs, outside runs. You place him anywhere. And he's been great burning this Boca Bobcats defense, and the Sharks are threatening. Boca
Sharks
should be
are
worried.
swimming right now. Jacorion McCrary only can pick up the first down. He picked up way more, and he took some Bobcat defenders with him. huge. He lays down that shoulder, lays the boom, and he's able to pick his team, put them on their back inside the red zone. Just like Greg Jennings.
Let's see what play call the Spanish River coaching staff will put together here. Maybe we can see something a little creative to get the Boca defense confused and get a score for Spanish River to try to take a 21-14 lead.
Expect all runs this drive. Will they call someone else's name, or is it McCrary's time to get 6? They give it to him again. He's coming up. McCrary, first down and more. McCrary's looking for the end zone. He gets hit hard.
They're going to say he's down.
He's down about the 2. He is killing this Bobcats defense right now.
If I'm Coach LaSalle, let's just give it to him again.
Single
Boca
and you're
cannot stop McCrary. And no reason to just get away from him.
Why would you not call his name right now? They're in the power formation. Oh, Phillips is going to try to sneak it in. Phillips has got it, and the Shorts have the lead.
There is a flag on the play, though. Could be an illegal formation or a false start against the Sharks.
Let's see what this one is. Let's not get too excited before they call it.
Boca thinks it's on the Sharks.
I mean, that's a touchdown right there if it's not. So we'll see if it stands. See what the call. Oh, wow. This one's coming back. Spanish River had a touchdown, but then they had it erased by a penalty. So now it's going to be first and goal.
From about the 7.
From about the 7. This is a big decision LaSalle has here.
I mean,
From the 2 to the
why
7.
not continue to ground and pounds? I know you're a little further out now, but you might as well keep going with what's
Play
working.
action. They give it to him. He's trying to score. He's going to be down pretty close.
Inside the 5.
See where they mark him. See they give him a generous marking. They go, hurry up here. Phillips, there's a flag.
Oh, no.
Phillips had
Oh, it
the
looks like it's going to
bullet
be too
wide
many
open.
men on the field on Boca.
They have 12 out there.
Yeah, the coaching staff of Boca is
They
disappointed.
had 12 right there. 12 men on the field.
That's why the
so-
Sharks hurried up for the play. They knew they could catch the Bobcats defense lacking, and that they did. Will move the ball half the distance to the goal, making it that much easier for Spanish River.
Jaden Phillips was actually upset. He had a wide open field to run. He could have scored that one. 2 touchdowns for Phillips, possibly erased it. He's inside the 5. He's still thinking they could get 6. I mean, a play call here could be you fake it to McCrary, hit one of your other weapons, because Boca has to be thinking stop the run here. No, they give it to McCrary. He's
Touchdown.
in the end zone. There it is. The Sharks now have a touchdown. 4th lead change of the game, and it comes to the Spanish River Sharks cash it in.
We saw a drive earlier in the game that Boca completed, and it was just short passes, runs up the middle, run on the outside, easy stuff. And in high school football, in a game this important, that's what you got to do. And that is what the Spanish River Sharks just did. Just did on that drive. McCary just runs up the middle, runs on the outside. The Boca defense could not stop him. And now Spanish River has the lead. They got to feel good about themselves. They're going to put their defense back on the field. You never know, but Spanish River looks like they got something figured out against this Boca defense.
This extra point could be very huge for Rowan Russell. He has got it. 21-14.
Huge.
We've seen him struggle with the PAT. And now Rowan Russell
If we're looking a little,
23 for 28.
if we're looking a little into the future here, possibly coming up in the game, may not be the next drive, but if Boca scores a touchdown, and the score becomes 21-20, Boca will likely have to go for the 2-point conversion because I don't know if they trust their kicking game
Brennan
enough for a game-tying extra point. That's way into the future. They need to go down the field and score a touchdown. They need to get past the Spanish River defense, who's looked a lot better in the second half. And the Sharks, where they're all whites tonight, are looking excited for a much-needed and exciting victory.
I mean, but we've seen that stop, though. the fourth down was because they couldn't trust a field goal kicker. So it really affects games. You don't have a kicker. Kickers are people too. Remember that.
It's very true. 60-yard field goals are not given.
Nope.
I didn't remember that.
Brandon Aubrey.
Yep. Our game tonight is being broadcast with the combined broadcast between the Spanish River Sports Broadcasting Club and Boca Bobcat TV. We are very excited for this partnership, and go Sharks and go Bobcats.
Oh, he fumbles it. Oh, that could have been really bad. Sorry to interrupt you there, Brett. But
You're good.
That was a big play.
Could have
Gibson almost gave it away.
Could have been a disaster for the Bobcats, but luckily they recover the ball. Not as good field position as they could have had, but they'll take it because they got the ball back.
That could have been huge. I mean, Spanish River could have taken that to the house. It could have really put this game out of reach for Boca. Spanish River, though, hasn't had the best track record away. They are 2-3, looking to get back to 500 as away, get to 6-3, and as we all know, win the district. Here comes Elman on the end around. He's going to get it. He's going to get to the 30-yard line, just across. Axe gonna move the chains. Aiden Elman picks up the first down for Boca. Here they come. But the Bobcats in the third quarter have scored no points all year. They've actually had a 0 in the third quarter in all of their games this year, looking to try to put up at least a point here as they give it to Elman again.
It's going to be a 2nd and 6 coming up for Boca.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Bobcats. They go hurry up to the line. Chapman, he walks them. He, I think, has it. Did he get it? Both feet.
Yep. Only 1 foot.
Wow. You're right. Only needs 1 foot in bounds. I'm thinking the NFL, but this is high school. What a catch.
The
What
Sharks.
a catch across the 30.
The Sharks defense looks a little sleepy on this drive. And Boca is taking full advantage, easily now walking down the fields, and as I mentioned before, touchdown may not be that far away from the Bobcats.
That was a home run ball. That was a full test of speed. They give it to Elman. He's breaking tackles, cutting up at around the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 now for the Bobcats again. We saw it happen last time it was 2nd and 6. The home run ball for them. At the 25-yard line. Trying to at least tie this game or possibly take the lead on a 2-point conversion. Pepitone has called his name a lot. They are going, and a big late hit. Is there a flag on that? No.
He just dropped it.
A huge late hit by Lamas.
Drops, fumbles, penalties. Killing the Sharks, but now that's just really hurt Boca.
I mean, there's 2
big
receivers
drop.
in the area there. That could have been caught by either of them.
Right, now it is a crucial
hit.
3rd down.
Stay safe.
They don't get it here. It's definitely 4th down territory with their kicking situation.
And these fans for Boca, they were excited and loud, but now they have some sort of concern on their face. You gotta be thinking 4 downs here, though. So this is almost like a 2nd and 6 being treated. Motion out of the man. Keston Dokes is the motion man. Up the middle, Elman looking to the end zone. Makes a couple moves. He's got a first down and way more inside the 10, and that is just the play Boca needed.
I mean, Boca has done this a couple of times throughout the night. Unexpected play calls on pivotal downs. Once again, that was shown right there, running up the middle on 3rd down.
Here they go again. They got the goal to go now. 2nd down. Spanish River comes up tall. I mean, their run defense has been great, except those big blowout runs right there. Big breakaway. He's got a huge hole, Elman did. And he took advantage of it.
What was once a defensive battle, now the offenses are battling. It looks like back-to-back touchdowns is near in this game.
He's trying to score his. They're trying to score their first points of the third quarter this year. Haven't had one yet. Elman trying to do. Oh, he is swamped. Elman went nowhere. River wins the battle of the trenches there. Third down and goal.
Maybe the Shark crowd will get a little loud here for a crucial third down. Their defense has not been able to make a lot of stops there on third down. I would love to know the percentage, but it has not been great. And maybe this time it can prove to be great for the Spanish River Sharks.
They got 1 million counting. This will likely be one of the last plays of the third quarter. Going into the monster fourth quarter we could have. And a timeout call.
During this break, we would like to highlight the Spanish River's pep rally today. Spanish River was very excited about this game, and they had a pep rally honoring the football team. It was a whiteout at Spanish River as they look for a pivotal win, trying to turn around the football department with new athletic director, Coach Suarez. The athletics of Spanish River keep getting better. Obviously, the track and field team is one of the best around the state and around the world. Sport after sport, the basketball team is starting soon. Lacrosse, soccer, you bet. Spanish River has it, and Spanish River sports are on the rise, and we will see them against Boca in a lot of sports as the two rivals meet up.
So here comes
Occasionally.
Mason Chapman in the Bobcats offense. Third down and goal. He drops back, he throws, he's got his man, it's Elman, and he's got a touchdown! Aiden Elman with 45 seconds left in the third, they score their first points in the third quarter of the year. And they get their running back in the pass game. He's been unbelievable today. 20-21, let's see what they do. They're going to try and kick the extra point and tie this game. And this is a huge extra point.
A great offensive play call by Boca. You know, they knew the Sharks would kind of bring some pressure. They do. A short little pass on the outside proves to be a touchdown for Boca. A key extra point now.
So here we go, Troutman trying to make an extra.
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
They fumble it! They fumble it! Oh, it's going out of bounds! We don't know what just happened. I mean, I've said in the first half we've seen it all. Now I've seen it all. My goodness, what just happened? There was a flag too.
Can't blame the
Oh
kicker
my
on that
goodness.
one, but disaster
I
special
mean-
teams play.
There's possibly some movement early. Whew. Brad, can you even describe what just happened there?
I mean, the best way to describe it, it was a muffed snap, which we have seen a couple times from both teams.
Oh
And
my
now, and then
God.
Spanish River, or maybe Boca, I don't know, decided to knock it out of bounds instead of letting it play. They kick it out of bounds. End of the play. And Spanish River now could be down 23-21 if the extra points were all made. Instead, it's 21-20 since they've missed all three attempts. Brutal from the special teams. Can't blame the kicker on that one. But special teams. There's three aspects of a football team, a good football team, and of anything. You need offense, defense, special teams. The offense and defense for Boca tonight have looked pretty good in most aspects of the game. But the special teams have been awful. I'm going to be honest. It's just been
Completely
awful.
I mean,
Spanish
Specifically
River special teams have not looked great. But
not
compared
like
to Boca,
High.
if they lose this game tonight because of the special teams, that will hurt
I mean, that's
even
3
so
points.
much more.
It would be 23-21 if they convert on just extra
Yeah.
points. That's 3 points.
Right.
That is a 3-point swing.
You know what they will be working on in practice this week? Kicking extra points.
That is 1,000%. Maybe people in the crowd could come kick for them.
Maybe.
Well, nonetheless, Troutman's gonna try to get us back on the right here.
And looking in the future again, as I always like to do, if Spanish River scores a touchdown here, do they attempt to maybe go for two
Put
to
this
make
game
it
out of
a
reach.
9-point game? Because who knows
I don't
how
see
much
why
more
not.
the Boca offense can contribute.
Oh my gosh, this is going out of bounds.
Wow.
Another special teams mistake.
This is just
Wow.
unbelievable.
This is wow.
The special teams from the Boca Raton Bobcats is just been awfully bad. I mean, the special teams coordinator must be looking at this game and going, what is going on? I mean, if I was an offensive player, a defensive player, anybody besides on the special teams of Boca, I would be extremely frustrated because we are losing to a team that we might be playing better than because of special teams. They're losing. It's really unfortunate.
It's just like you gotta be. If the listeners at home was watching at home are thinking special teams don't matter, well now you see that they definitely do. They make a huge impact in games. I mean, Boca would be leaving right now if their special teams were good.
I mean, why do you think special teams coaches get hired to be head coaches in college football and national football league? They make a difference, and they are the staple of the teams. Good special teams sometimes lead to good teams. Bad special teams makes it a bad team, always. So
45 seconds left in the third. This will be the last drive of this third quarter. Byron Anderson taking the give. He's just across the 45-yard line into plus territory. And a hold on River, so scratch that. He's coming back.
Boca gets a much-needed penalty call in Spanish River. You know, maybe this call will shift how the Sharks look at this drive now. 1st and 20 instead of a 2nd and 5. They might want to go away from running the ball, which has been so successful. Huge call that helps the Bobcats in a huge way.
You are so right. I mean, that is Spanish River had the mixed extra point. Wait, we still have the lead, and the kick goes out of bounds. Wait, we're at the 45-yard line now, and then boom, scratch, erase, move back 10. See how they respond. McCrary's back in the game. They just put in Byron Anderson. Try to give McCrary a rest. He got a good game. Byron Anderson did until that holding call. So McCrary, he has been the absolute difference maker. If you could name one player that made the difference in this game, it's McCrary. Speaking of McCrary, he's trying to get the outside. He's got the outside and more. McCrary's got a first down. He's still going. He's dragging two Bobcats with him. And he's down to the 35-yard line.
Well, scratch that. What I just said. Spanish River just got the first down. No worries. Ran the ball. Boca got to be looking and going, what is going on?
What is going on indeed? I mean, that is... You got to now try to scheme for it, Jacory on McCrary. He is absolutely making a complete difference in this football game.
It is now the end of the third quarter, which if you were in Gainesville right now, you would be singing I Won't Back Down. But we're in Boca, home of the Costco guys, where it's 21-20. Sharks going into the fourth quarter.
Speaking of the Costco guys, it's Jacory on McCrary bringing the boom in this one. He's got 2 touchdowns.
As we're at commercial break, Hudson, what NFL game are you looking forward to most this weekend?
I think the biggest game of this week, and it might just be because I'm a Cowboys fan, but I also think this is a huge game, is the Cowboys versus Broncos at 425. That game, it's the number 1 offense against the number 1 defense, but on the other side of the ball, you got the most mediocre offense you could find and the absolute worst defense. We'll see how that one pans out. That game could be 70-70, or it could just be 70-20. You never know. I mean, I'm looking forward to that game. It's a real stepping stone for the Dallas Cowboys. It's to see if their offense can do against a real defense. I mean, they've done against the Packers. I'm looking forward to that game. What about you, Brett, though?
Game I'm looking forward to. I mean, I might be a little biased. Also, I'm a Ravens fan, but it is a must-win for the Ravens and Lamar Jackson against the Chicago Bears. Chicago looks hot. The Ravens don't. 1-5 must-win. Huge game in Baltimore with the Ravens healthy now. We'll see what they look like.
Here comes McCrary again. He's got oh! Did the ball come out at the end of that play? Did the ball come out?
Down. The ref stay down.
No, his knee hit the ground.
Lucky.
His knee hit the turf, and that could be his second turnover of this football game. Oh, wow. I mean, you could really never have anything. You could never really think we got this now. I mean, this is unbelievable.
You never know. Runs up the middle. Fumble. You never know. The only thing we have not seen in this game, I might be jinxing it now, but we've not seen an interception thrown. We've
We
seen
have
fumbles,
not.
we've seen flags, we've seen
Phillips has
everything.
been very careful with the
maybe-
football.
Maybe one of the two teams is gonna throw an interception. Who knows? That's the
He's
only thing we
got-
haven't seen.
McCrary in the backfield. He's got a receiver at the top of your screen. Phillips drops back. He's got a rush. Oh, he's sacked!
Oh,
That is
no.
a huge loss.
With Spanish River.
Did the ball come out? That was almost two fumbles. I mean, that could be.
It's a monster sack.
That
for
is almost
Boca.
20 yards.
First hour.
My goodness.
Completely
Huge
derails.
sack, and this is third down and about. Can you even say how far it is?
I mean, that completely derails the drive. They were.
Okay, we'll just
It was
go
a
ahead.
nice little drive getting through. Possibly a touchdown was coming through. Now it is an extremely long third down. Trouble for the Sharks.
And all of a sudden, this is a huge play.
Okay. Bye.
Phillips drops back. Oh, this is a really high throw. You wanted Lewis. Hey, that was his first target of the game, and he didn't come up with any. And the Sharks roll punt.
That was a much
Wow.
needed stop for Boca.
Wow.
Spanish River would score there. You could have drove home into the Boca skies, but now we still have the game 21-20. Sharks get a punt. Not great field position for Boca, but as long as they get the ball, they will be happy.
So Rowan Russell will now punt. I mean, you're thinking you could score here and go home, celebrate, you made the playoffs. But now you give it back to an offense that is coming off of a great drive. Oh, Elman fumbles it!
Oh,
Can he
no.
get back on it? He will inside the 15. I mean, really, you cannot have anything in this game.
It could have been another special teams disaster
Oh,
for
my
the Spanish,
goodness.
or for Boca. My apologies. And it's been special teams that has just destroyed them this game. And if they would have fumbled that, or if they did fumble that, but if Spanish would have recovered that, that would have just been the icing on the cake.
I mean, can the Sharks, if the Sharks get a stop here, you could be thinking game. Run out the clock, your run game's amazing, and then you know what the run does, it runs out the clock. Gotta be thinking that, right? I mean, you have to be thinking, just please get this stop, and this game could be over. Flag down on the play.
Both teams have to be careful of this as for the game with penalties and just being smart. Don't want to cost their team a big loss in a big game for just not having a smart play.
9:59 now with the flag. So it's Skiddy on the box. So they're moving back now. So River now has the advantage in this one. But like I said just now, you cannot have anything. This game could flip on its head very, very easily. As Chapman drops back, he's got his man. That's Crew Gibson. He's been a vital part of this game.
I absolutely love that play call from Boca. Earlier in the game, I mentioned this a couple times. They had a nice drive, short passes, runs up the middle, runs the outside. I know that play could spark something for Boca. Just see little plays, 5 yards here, 5 yards there, 6 yards there, 6 yards here, and Boca, you could be on the other side of the field. So I love that play call from Boca.
It was an absolute great play call, as you mentioned, Brett. But now they've got to be thinking they need a first down here. Second down and about 9. He drops back. Oh, he's hit as he throws. This is up in the air. And this is intercepted.
Oh.
It is intercepted by the Sharks. Roger Alfanar. Oh, my goodness. And the Sharks are going to take over. There's a man down for the Boca Bobcats. He was hit as he threw, and the Sharks get turned over. In unbelievable territory. They're getting about the 23-yard line. Oh, my goodness. That is a game-changing play.
The pressure from the Sharks right there was needed and unmatched.
Wow.
I mean, the amount of pressure they threw at quarterback of Boca was unreal. The ball's up there, a gift for the Sharks, and they will take it in a huge game. Spanish River, if you are the Sharks right now and you're Coach Nick LaSala, you have to be telling your team, we need a touchdown here. We cannot keep letting them have life. And, you know, for Boca's defense, they need to hold through. But we have an injury on the play, and I think it's Boca's quarterback.
That is the first interception of the game for any
Jinx that.
team. Definitely, Jay. You said, hey, we're going to see an interception.
Now we've seen everything.
Sadly, though, there's a player down in the field, and this seems pretty serious. So all the coaches are coming out.
Yeah.
Mason Chapman.
And Mason Chapman, he's a senior on his senior night. This is brutal to see for him, and hopefully he can get back up and return. But it does not look good. Every single player on the Boca Bobcats is taking a knee, and players on the Sharks are. This seems serious, but he is walking, so that is a great sign to see. He's running off the field. Obviously, that injury looked pretty brutal, but back on the field, or back jogging, is something very encouraging to see for the quarterback, Chapman.
So Mason Chapman throws his first interception, and couldn't have come at a worse time for him. As now the Sharks defense gets a turnover and a huge one with 9:38. They can make this a 2-possession game and put this one out of reach. If Spanish River gets a touchdown, they will force Boca to get a touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Huge drive. Spanish River wants to put the Bobcats away. Boca trying to keep the Sharks out of the end zone to have a chance. Let's see what happens.
So here we go. Jaden Phillips and the Sharks trying to put this game potentially out of reach. Boca's warming up their backup quarterback on the sideline. 1-on-1 coverage. Derek Goldboy. Oh! I think it would have been pass interference, but I think the ball was not even
Not
catchable.
a great pass.
Not a great throw by Phillips. 1-on-1 coverage of Goldboy downfield.
Better pass, and they call the penalty there. Not a great pass. No penalty called. We see this a lot in college football and in the National Football League. If it's an uncatchable pass, they are not going to call the penalty. So Boca gets a huge break because that definitely would have been pass interference.
The quarterback warming up for Boca is the junior Canyon Rolston. So he will probably check into the game if Chapman cannot. And it seems like he might not be able to. Here we go, McCrary up the middle. McCrary's got sights on the end zone. McCrary's in. That could be the finishing touches on this one. There's a flag on the field.
Oh, no.
Oh, it comes in the backfield. It came very, very late, but if it sticks, McCrary's got a hat trick on this one.
Could be a game-saving call for Boca. Let's see what the ref. He's asking the Boca coach, assuming this is going to be on Spanish River.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, that's so cool.
That's Kevin.
Yeah.
That's Kevin's son.
Oh.
Oh, this could be coming. Oh, wow. That was a
Yeah,
big
that's so
play.
cool.
That was huge.
Spanish River is lining up like they'll be kicking the extra points. Interesting stuff
I mean,
right
this is
here.
the biggest call of the game. That could tuck it away.
Let's see what the ref is going to call.
That could put the chair on this one. That could close the door.
Boca's coach looks frustrated about something. They're confused. Spanish River's confused. There's a flag, though. What is the flag is what we want to know. It is a touchdown. It's a touchdown. The touchdown will stand to make the score 27-20, but an unsportsmanlike conduct call has been called. Unsportsmanlike conduct call has been called on the Spanish River Sharks, making this decision for the extra point quite interesting. Does Spanish River want to take a long extra point or a long 2-point conversion? Interesting call. Coach LaSalle, let's see what he's going to go with. I would assume the extra point to make it an 8-point game because a 2-point conversion from this spot just seems too difficult.
Jacorian McCrary gets his hat trick. Unbelievable.
They will indeed kick
Now
the extra
River
point.
will have to kick a very long extra point.
Tough kick.
This is about a 27-yard extra point. I mean, the longest you'll ever see in high school, at least. For Rowan Russell, this could possibly put the game away, as Boca will probably need 8. Russell's kick is up. Very big extra point. It is good! And the Sharks are up by 8 with 9:22 to go. And with the Boca Bobcats, with a backup quarterback possibly coming in, needing a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, that could be it. What a drive and the takeaway from Roger Alfanar. What a game and what a sequence for the Sharks.
How old is those? How old is those bikes? Are they new? Okay. Family? Get
No, last year. Yeah. No, but I got them from B&H.
Oh, Bainey's
Because
that's
they
different.
were,
Bainey's is different. Oh, the
Beaver
one.
was my Campbell. Yeah, because they're not working. This is the receiver. I mean, I still have this, but the new is the new one. Yes.
Welcoming a new commentator here as Brett Goldstein has to leave for a second. So, Chloe Frick's joins our broadcast.
Hello, what an interesting game this has been. Going back and forth, but thankfully Rivers snuck the lead by 8.
The Spanish River
Yeah.
trying to put the finishing touches. We just saw
No,
Mason
no.
Chapman, the starting quarterback for Boca, throwing interception and go down. So how do you think a backup quarterback will affect this game?
Oh, it's good to see that he's back in. Unfortunately, he had to get a backup, but.
Oh no, he is in the game. He's in the game. He's in the game.
Oh, my bad.
So here comes Mason Chapman, who's back in the game.
This could be a big play.
Chapman's gonna drop back and
Oh,
throw.
he
He's
got
got his
it.
man! In the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. Ref very quickly to say it's incomplete.
That would have been one nice play.
One nice play indeed. That would have been an unbelievable play. But Chapman can't hit his receiver in the middle of the field. If he hits him in stride, that's probably 6.
Yeah.
Boca's been averaging 6.8 points in the fourth quarter. That could have been their 6 right there.
This is big for Boca because, there's only 9 minutes left on the clock and they really have to make something happen.
This could possibly be the biggest drive of the game. If Spanish River gets off the field unscathed, this game could be all but over as they give it back to Elmon.
Didn't get much there, but
Elmon's been a big run. He's been the big difference maker. He's got 2 touchdowns on the day, 1 receiving, 1 running. So we'll see if he can maybe generate a miracle in one last breath for Boca. So 3rd down, and you have to think Boca's definitely going for it here, right?
yeah. I mean, they have to at this point. It's all on the line for them.
All on the line. It's definitely all on the line. So Spanish River's thinking 2 downs. Boca's definitely thinking 2 downs here. Big play. He fakes it to Elmont.
Oh.
This was up for grabs. It was almost intercepted by Singmerville.
And no one is there.
Almost his 3rd interception on the year, and it could have been the biggest one. That could have sent them to the playoffs. And Chapman's down again. He is down again. He came back in.
He can just not catch a break, unfortunately.
They might have to bring in Kenyon Rolston, the junior, number 15. He was warming up on the sideline during the Spanish River short drive. And that might be what has to happen.
And he's taken a moment down on the field. This must be serious.
You hate to see injuries in any football game. And Mason Chapman suffered too. He was able to tough one out, come back in the game, and this seems like it could be that could end his night possibly.
Yes.
Didn't quite see what happened.
Want to make sure
Hopefully Chapman's okay over here because he's still down on the field.
This is very high tech.
Here we go. He's walking on his own power. Mason Chapman is
It's always good to see that.
with a little bit of a limp, possibly a sprain of some sort. You hate to see it
Backup
though.
quarterback
I go to Boca
is gonna have to come in
This is
now.
my daughter,
I know that.
and this is her best
You
friend.
work at Boca
Cannon,
High?
Rolston.
I do
Yeah.
Boca Raton more announcements.
Seems like it's gonna be Cannon Rolston. It's his turn to shine. Can he come up with a miracle drive here on 4th down? He's thrown into the fire in a situation you would never want to be thrown into. But here he is, 4th down and about 8. The game on the line right now for the Boca Bobcats. And it is Cannon Rolston who's thrown into the fire. Can he create a miracle right now? This is a big play. No, they're actually going to punt now. They're going to punt it back to River. Michael Silver almost gets in there.
Oh,
Elder
couldn't catch
lets
it.
it go, and they're going to be in plus territory about the 52-yard line.
Suarez.
This definitely gives River an advantage to hopefully score.
Thank you. Sorry, I was very confused. You're right.
Oh yeah.
Let's
So
see
you
what
guys-
Jalen
you never
Phillips
watched the
is
show?
capable of now.
Here and there, but I never heard your name.
Jaden Phillips had
That's
a
the thing. Oh, that's
huge
good.
touchdown
I'm in,
pass
I'm in
to
drama club, so
Jaden
I
Elder,
try
who
and
is
watch
one
it
of the
when
best
drama
players
club.
on this team.
Oh, yeah,
Dakota
last
McCary
week.
has
Yeah,
3
it was
touchdowns in this one. He has his hat trick
Thank
and
you.
had the biggest one.
Why not in the front?
Huge run. LaSalle
And on
loves
next
going
one,
to Dakota
publicity.
McCrary.
First
He is the big difference
Rehearsals
maker
start
in this one.
Tuesday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I can't record it. In the past, I would record it.
I felt bad too. because
Jacory
everybody was
McCrary
asking me
lines
to
up
go,
in the
and I was
backfield.
like,
They
I
got
gotta
no
go.
receivers out there. They got both
Right.
tight ends. Very powerful
Their
package.
club
It's a
is really
district,
gonna need to
So
shine
it'll be
here.
recorded.
He hangs it off to McCrary. McCrary's up the field.
Oh, he's
McCrary's
running!
breaking
He's
free.
still going!
There he goes. Looking for his 4th, and he's caught at the sideline at about the 25-yard line.
Wow, what a run.
They just cannot stop number
You want
4.
me so I can read hours.
How many?
What a run by McCrary.
You want me so you get hours
Had he
for work?
stayed in bounds, we would have had the clock running with 8:08 to go.
Freshman or sophomore?
Freshman.
28-20. Any points puts this game almost out of reach.
McCrary is having himself a night.
I'll send you an email so you know what I'm talking
A
about.
night he is having definitely. There's Cannon Rolston lining up
That was mine. I dropped
to
some
practice.
cards
He's
off the floor.
practicing the throwing, coming in for Mason Chapman as he's
Looking
warming up.
good. He's looking good right now.
Tight spiral. Here comes Byron Anderson down the
Oh,
field. A
flag.
couple
It's
flags.
on there. 55.
Couple flags. Maybe a holding here.
Just a random guy.
Oh,
that
no,
got
it's
Holding
number.
it
Oh,
is.
294.
Byron
2-9.
Anderson, the running back.
4.
Go for it.
1,
Went
2,
up the
3,
middle,
5.
and this
1, 2,
could
3,
possibly be coming back.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, no. You did the right thing. Do you guys want to do it?
Explain
I
about-
don't know.
Oh, okay.
Hands
okay.
off to Byron
Do you want-
Anderson up the
You
middle.
want to do
Full head
it?
of
You
steam.
want to
We're
continue?
gonna- We're
He's
gonna
got it
head
up
back
far.
down if you don't mind. Thank you so much. I'll email you back on Monday.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one,
You
guys.
too. Do you want to comment? You want to comment too?
Oh, I'm good. Thank
You
you.
do both.
I don't think I did a good job. I don't even know what to say.
You're doing great. I can just give you mine.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Take a seat. You got your seat. And just take a mic.
So here we go. It's the 2nd down. Spanish River trying to bleed out this clock. win this game.
Thank you.
A field
I
goal
would- I
puts
would-
this game out of reach for Boca High. Oh! Byron Anderson still trying to fight, and a huge tackle made. Behind the line, Byron Anderson. And here comes back in the game, the hat-trick man, Jacorian McCrary.
I mean, as we look as this game is winding down, for Boca, if they do end up losing this game, they are going to think about all of those special team errors they made, the drops, that interception, the fumbles. It was the mistakes that really killed them tonight. And Spanish River, you know, if they can win this game, they have to feel a little bit lucky. Some things went their way, others didn't. It'd be a huge program, monumental win for Coach Nick Lasala.
Trying to make the playoffs, to win a district title.
And the special teams, it's not like it was just one quarter. They have been off all night.
Great analysis.
Great,
From
very good analysis right there.
Chloe, Fritz.
I appreciate that, Brett and Hudson.
Chloe Frick's a great addition to our broadcast.
Always glad to be here.
6:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. That is all that is left in this contest. If you're Spanish River, there's 6:09 left until you are in the playoffs for the third straight year.
So we talked about this earlier. Chloe, what NFL game are you looking forward to this weekend?
I mean, you know, unfortunately my team has just not been doing the best.
Who's your team, Chloe?
The Dolphins, and they just can't seem to win. So, I mean, I think it's time to get a new coach, and I think that would be the best thing, and just rebuild our team, because at this point, I think it's time to let Mike McDaniels go.
Oh, that is a big, bold statement
Who
from
do
Chloe
the
Fricks. right there.
Dolphins play this week? Atlanta. That's a tough one.
Oh, that's a go.
They
Miami.
can't even
in
beat
Atlanta?
500.
Is that in Atlanta?
It is in Atlanta.
Oh,
the
wow.
3-3 Falcons host the
Wait, here comes
Dolphins.
Phillips.
Oh,
No, is that Phil? Is that Eldrick? Oh, it's intercepted!
Oh, no.
The pass is picked! Oh my goodness, that is a game-changing play! On third down, and Boca will get the ball back with 5:59. His first interception today.
The one thing Spanish River couldn't do on that drive
Let's throw a
was
pick,
turn
turning
the
the ball
ball
over.
over.
You just
Boca has
Oh
beaten
my
themselves
God.
all night long. All you had to do was not beat yourself. Run the ball to the middle. Worst case scenario, punt. Now, a turnover and interception. Spanish River is letting Boca have life. And that is something that Coach Nick Lasala is not going to be happy about.
Oh
And the
my.
big question now is, I think, could Boca High make a comeback with 5:59 on the clock? I think it's definitely possible. What do
It's
you
a
guys
touchdown
think?
two-play conversion. So they will
Very
have to hand the ball
possible.
back to Spanish.
I mean, they're not, if they do end up scoring a touchdown, there's no chance they would even put their kicker on the field. I mean, in this case, this scenario, obviously not, but in any scenario, it looks like that kicker is not getting back on the field. So, yeah, I think it's extremely possible. Like Chloe said, Spanish River, you know, these games they've lost to World Academy last week. They beat themselves.
But then throwing to the fire. Sorry, Brett. Throwing to the fire. They have Kenneth Simmons out there, the backup quarterback from NC Chapman. Can we have a Cinderella story here with Kenneth Simmons leads the Bobcats? Can we have overtime as he hands off to Elman? Elman is swamped, but he's got some blocks. Singmerville forces him out of bounds. Great run.
I mean, no need for your starting quarterback when you have a running back as good as Aiden Elman, the senior for Boca. I mean, an explosive run right there. Actually, not really that explosive. But Boca can lean on him in this crucial drive. No need to put all the pressure on Kenneth Senior, the freshman.
This is unbelievable right now. Can we do it overtime? I mean, hey, it is possible. Touchdown to a conversion. Here he goes up the middle. He gets third down. Third down. This is the biggest play, I would say, of the game, unless they're going to try and go for it.
If it goes to overtime, I feel like that will not look good for Rivers' team.
I mean, hey, if you're in the playoffs, you're in the playoffs. I mean, hey, no matter how you win, win's a win.
I know, but it's going to be tough if Boca High could pull off an overtime.
You know, our co-announcer Chloe is kind of conflicted on who she's rooting for in this game because she is a student at Spanish River Community High School, but her sister did go to Boca Raton Community High School. So there is some conflict here in the Fritz family of who they're rooting for in this game.
I try to keep it neutral.
Very neutral indeed. And it seems like they're going to try and run a hurry up here.
They have to go.
This is fourth down. They are going for it.
Do or die
Oh my,
play.
they are going for it all.
The clock is running.
Oh, they're going to punt it.
Yeah.
Wow. So they're going to give the ball back to the Sharks. The Sharks look to ice the game now on this upcoming drive. Can they do
4:30 to go.
Yeah, and the clock's winding down.
Clock is on Riverside.
Just a reminder that the Sharks will be back in action next week, Friday night, 5 p.m. against Carrollwood Bay Patriots.
On
Be there or be
Halloween.
square.
Make sure not to miss it.
This punt's away. Oh, this is
no.
He almost shanked it. This punt's going to be at the. Oh my gosh.
Out of bounds.
This punt's at the 25-yard line.
And Hudson, I hate to say it again,
Special teams.
but it's
Brett.
the special teams
Special
of
Special
Boca
teams.
Raton. And it is really unfortunate because Boca, you know, a school, home, really, you know, there's 4 high schools in Boca, but Boca is Boca, you know? They are the main school in Boca, we feel like, and tonight they are not
They're
representing
not showing that Boca.
the Costco
Nope.
guys and FAU and all of these elements of Boca.
They are not bringing
They
the
are
boot.
not representing well today with these special teams.
I know the special teams will definitely be having a fun week at practice.
A lot of running and a lot of practicing kicking those extra points and punting and kicking literally every aspect of the game.
Well,
Special teams needs to
I
work
would
on.
say get Rowan Russell up and moving, run out this clock, and go to the playoffs. Just need 1 point, even a 1-point safety. Puts this game away. Here he is, number 4, Jacorion McCrary breaks a tackle.
Oh.
He's looking for the end zone. He's got it. If it's not on us,
Touchdown!
if it's not on River, this game is over.
Uh-oh. The referees.
Flags are.
He had an entourage with him moving to the end zone. That is his 4th of the game. And it stands.
McCrary is
Oh,
definitely...
it's not going to stand.
Oh, no. I was going to say he's definitely been the MVP tonight, which that still might stay. But that's a huge call on Boca once again. Benefiting from the referee's calls in Spanish River. Sharks beating Sharks.
Oh,
unfortunately.
my goodness. Well, anybody interested in the World Series, Dalton Varsho just tied it up with a 2-run home run. So that game is 2-2.
Also, if you're interested in keeping up with the Spanish River Sports Broadcasting, please follow the Instagram account called sportsbroadcasting.srhs. You follow along with all of the Shark athletics as we now head into the winter sports season. So keep Shark Center in your life.
Here goes Jacorion McCrary. Will he get a touchdown here? He's going to get about maybe 5. And now it's 2nd down coming up. 3:38, just bleed the clock is what River is thinking about.
So here's a question. When does Boca start using their timeouts? Because that needs to happen at some point if they want a chance at the ball back. Chloe, I'm going to ask you on this one. When do you think that happens?
I feel like it has to happen sooner or later because the clock is continuing to go down, and if Boca wants to make something happen, it's gonna have to be now.
Completely agree with that. Completely agree.
I second that. Here comes McCrary up the middle. They haven't figured out. It's going to be 3rd down. If you're wondering, it's a 37-yard field goal from here. Does Rowan Russell have the leg for that is the question. 2:50 on the clock and running. The stands are starting to get thinner for the Bobcats here. They're starting to hit the parking lot.
For those interested in hockey, there's Panthers game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's gonna be a good game against the Knights, but
Panthers coming off of a very tough loss yesterday against the Pittsburgh Penguins.
it's very unfortunate to have the 2 star players injured.
He pulls it. He throws. This
Yes,
is Derek
bounce.
Goldborn.
Oh.
And he goes out of bounds.
A crucial
Out
error.
of bounds with 2:11.
And you know,
So now G call out Rowan Russell.
I have a class with Derek. He's in my ACE Environmental Management class, and Miss Jolly would not have liked that play he just made. That saved a bunch of time for
Here we
for
go.
Boca. Shout out Miss Jolly.
Special teams, Brad. What are we talking about? Special teams.
Special teams.
Rowan Russell is 2 for 4 on the year. This will be his 5th field goal attempt, and it couldn't be bigger. This is about a 28-yard attempt.
This is for the win. If we see a field goal made here, we will see the Boca crowd definitely empty out.
This could send him to the playoffs right now. This is the biggest kick of his career. It's only his 5th of the year.
Do we think they're going to be able to do it?
Rowan Russell, we know how special teams have been this year. Here goes Rowan Russell to potentially send the Sharks into the playoffs. It's fading right! And he missed it! It's no good!
Oh no!
Rowan Russell missed it right, and the Bobcats have life again!
Boca just got saved by the miss by Rowan Russell. The special teams had killed Boca most of this game, but a miss field goal by Rowan Russell.
Wow.
The snap was good, just the kick was wide right, and troubling snap for Buffalo Bills fans. But Boca has life, and can the Spanish River defense make one more stop and win it?
Not quite Tyler Bass, but it almost looked like it. That one could have iced the game. We said to potentially send them to the playoffs, and he missed it. So now the Bobcats have life again. It is Kenneth Simmons still for the absent Chapman. He's going to drop back. He's actually a lefty. He's going to throw. Oh, Gibson almost had trouble with it. And that one was almost picked again.
I mean, you know, not a great play for Boca, but as we've probably seen a recent, a constant occasion for Boca tonight, is it could have been worse. If he would have caught, first of all, it could have been an interception, right, Hudson?
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
But even if he caught it, I mean, he would have got it absolutely destroyed and probably a loss on the play. So, best case scenario in a disaster play for Boca.
The pressure is definitely getting to Boca with only 2 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock.
Here comes Kenneth Simmons in the Bobcats. He is 8 points away from sending his team into overtime. Here comes Elman, needs a crucial first down, and it's going to be 3rd down now.
I mean, as this drive progresses, we'll have to understand if the Sharks defense, are they going to continue bringing pressure, or do they play a softer bend, don't break pressure? You know, do they just go out, go all in, bring the house, or do they kind of just, you know, let them take their 5 yards each time?
Well, they're obviously going for a 4th. There's a running clock with a minute.
Oh,
Throws downfield! Simmons! Did he catch that?
Is he in?
He did!
Oh my gosh, what a grab!
Are we gonna
Jerome Miller from Kenneth Simmons! And he moves the chains!
We may see another fifth miracle of Boca
They also
High.
stopped the clock with a minute 33 to go! They gotta get quickly on the line here as they are. Jerome Miller, are you kidding me?
Shark fans are watching this and going, oh no, could we be seeing this?
Can they get in the
Are we
end zone?
seeing this right?
Here's Elman to the outside. Elman's got a lot to go. He's got 3 or 4.
Run.
The clock is running.
I know.
And there's their timeout. Wow. I mean, you needed something big, and Kenneth Simmons connects with Jerome Miller on the sideline. What a throw and catch.
You know, 2 different perspectives here. If you're Boca, you know, you need this drive. I mean, everything, they need perfect play calls here. You can't make any mistakes on this drive. If you're Spanish River, you're watching this going, oh no, we had this game won, and now we're looking at it 28 to 20.
How can you change it?
Boca's driving down the field. Could we be seeing a collapse?
This
by
year I'm
the
not doing
Sharks?
as much,
I mean,
but they
athletic
so
director,
I do for their exam in
Coach
junior
Suarez,
year.
head coach,
They make their
Nicholas
senior year
Sala.
intro, so when we come back, they
It
have
sets
the
the
intro ready to
scene.
go.
I mean, Spanish
And
River
they
had a
usually get
pep
tired
rally
of it,
saying
so
this
sometimes they'll make
this
us
game
do
means
it.
everything for them.
And
Right,
like,
Hudson?
I would definitely
They're
1000% does. I mean, This game dictates
Yeah.
if they're in the
I'll have their
postseason or
midterm
not.
via in-
They're a minute 23 away from the postseason if this result stands. Rowan Russell had a chance to send them off in the postseason. He missed wide right, and special teams has been nothing short of what is going on.
This play could definitely determine it all right now.
That is 1000% right. You can see some fireworks here. As Kenneth Simmons is gonna have a talk with Coach O'Neal.
The second winter game.
They're gonna sub him out.
Somebody find him a fucking mouthpiece!
What is going on?
There looks to be a mouthpiece issue going on.
So they got a good quarterback. This is Ryan Cortinada, and he's got a first down. Forget that mouthpiece. Move the stick. Ryan Castaneda comes into the game, throws a completion. Here comes the Bobcats with a minute 16. I think he got out of bounds, so it stops the clock.
And as this drive is progressing, I think what Shark fans need to be looking at is the eventual 2-point conversion that is probably going to happen. That'll probably could decide this game if it's 20 to 28, 20 to 26.
That will definitely be risky, but they have
Castaneda
to go
draws
for it.
back. Here's he throws. He's got Miller. Oh! If he was hit as he throws, he had him wide open. He just got underneath Ben Lamas.
It was there for him.
He was wide open, and that would have been a huge play. But the Spanish River pass rush got to him, and they were able to affect the throw, and that throw was way out of bounds. But he had Jerron Miller run the play on the sideline before.
And that play call from Spanish River's defense maybe makes me think, and maybe some of us think, that they will now bring pressure. They have last couple downs, done like a soft zone coverage. Maybe they think pressure is the way to go.
Castaneda, pressure off the edge. Oh, it was almost intercepted. Kai Samerville almost had his start of the year.
Once again, the pressure was brought. Maybe a run is the play for Oakland.
1:04 on this clock, and a run here. I don't know, Brett. I don't know.
It's risky, but it's the only thing that's been
Very
working
risky.
for Boca.
I think they're gonna have to
And
call a
using
timeout.
inside information.
That's what it was.
Secret
Big
trade.
NBA mom.
And they
Take
sub
down
back in
recently, right?
Kenneth Simmons. Someone's found him a mouthpiece, thank goodness. And they're going to run the ball here. Here's Elman along the edge. He is taken down very quickly. A minute and running. It is
What
a timeout.
My
Timeout call.
My
They saved
prediction
it.
ended up being correct. I was just feeling a run there.
How'd you know that? I mean, hey,
I don't know, but
Brett could see the future. He's got the
they
crystal
just
ball here in
wanted
the
an
booth.
easy play call, and the run was the play, and sometimes you just get
Wow.
lucky on predictions, and I did there.
Brett is Houdini. Because I couldn't even predict that. There was no way I was thinking run there. Brett Goldstein sees the future, I guess. Wow. Very exciting there from Brett Goldstein.
This
Now-
now
55 seconds. Fourth down, must convert, or else the Sharks are going to the playoffs. What is your play call since you already predicted the run last time?
I mean, as an expert Madden player, I mean, there is no chance you can take a sack here. The ball must come out. And
Yeah, you cannot. The ball definitely has to
I
come out.
would, a slant might be the play. Easy throw. But the worst case scenario is taking a sack.
Oh, you gotta get the ball
Can't
out.
take the
Gotta
sack.
get the ball out.
The
Come
ball
on.
does not get
Ball
out.
has
It is
to come out.
immediate. You're done. So can't happen for Boca.
Here we go. Fourth down. Can the Sharks get into the playoffs with a stop here? Kevin Simmons trying to say no. Huge pass rush. It is incomplete.
Flag down.
And a flag is down. Hold the celebration.
Wow. That call just saved the game for Boca.
Wow.
The Sharks were feeling the playoffs, and then the ref just threw the flag.
50 seconds and a first down for the Bobcats. The last thing you could ever get is a flag, and this Bobcats fans are on their feet thinking, oh my gosh, are we about to pull off a miracle?
I mean, just terrible by Spanish River. And, something to keep in mind, though, Boca has 0, if I'm correct, 0 timeouts remaining. They need to go fast. Obviously, the clock stops if they get a first down. Boca needs to work with some pace if they would be able to tie this game up.
So 50.6 and counting. Here we go. Kenneth Simmons draws back. End zone. Gibson incomplete with 45 seconds to go.
And I'm loving that Spanish River is once again bringing pressure because it really is getting to Simmons. So I would continue to do that if I was the defensive coordinator of Spanish River.
Crew Gibson almost had the biggest play. He would have been the hero of this one with 45 seconds to go. He was double covered. And wait, there's a flag on the field. First down, Boca again. Are you kidding me? Another flag. Wow.
So we talk about the special teams for Boca a lot tonight, but the flags now are really costing the Spanish River Sharks. If Boca can somehow tie up this game with a touchdown and two-point conversion and then lose, I mean, Coach LaSala is going to be thinking about all those penalties and the undisciplinedness of the Sharks.
I mean, we were thinking about, can we please just get a nail biter? I mean, a lot of the games that we covered have been blowouts. So here's the nail biter. Here it is.
The Boca cheerleaders are getting excited.
Inside the red zone with 45 seconds. Can they tie the game? Kenneth Simmons trying to rally the troops. He drops back, throws to the end zone. Oh! Lamas almost had a play on it. It could have been picked. That was in triple coverage. He throws the goal line fade. And it was not there with 41.2. He's second down.
These play calls that Boca continuously is calling are in extremely tight windows, and when you have a freshman quarterback Simmons, it's interesting that they are putting him in this position. You know, if you had Chapman, I think you feel comfortable to make these plays and him to make these
Problem is
plays
I have to get this stuff. I have to get this stuff down to the back to the
Simmons,
fashion.
I'm not sure he can make one of these
I think it's the back to the fashion.
throws, but you never know. Miracles can happen.
Josh Francique, the
If
intended
you have one,
receiver
yeah.
there, could have been the hometown
I mean,
hero.
they'll go.
If they score, who will it be?
They'll go
Will it be
forever. I
Aiden
don't
Elmont,
usually stay
who
double
has
cover.
been
I know
the
it.
hero
Yeah, no,
keeping
she's in the
Boca
parking
in
lot.
this one?
What?
My wife's in the parking lot.
Here we go.
Do you want to go?
Simmons drops back, heavy rush. He's taken down. They have to get on the ball right now. They gotta get up and spike this one. 30 seconds is ticking.
There looks to be no rush out of this Boca Bobcats team.
Get a play call.
And they need to get a play call right now. Hurrying to the line. Will they spike or just get called here?
Spanish River is taking their time. They're like, no problem.
Kevin
Just
Simmons needs to get to the
ball.
line. There's 20 seconds.
Guys.
They are going to snap this.
We have to wrap up.
We're
After home.
Wow.
Downfield. This one is picked. The Sharks are going to the playoffs with 13.6 to go. The Spanish River Sharks are headed to the
done it.
playoffs. It is
They've
intercepted.
conquered the Boca Raton Bobcats.
They win the Battle of Boca. What a game. And that's all we have for you.
My name is Brett Goldstein.
I'm Hudson Freeman and alongside with Chloe Fricks. Thanks for watching a thriller game. The Spanish River Sharks will win the district. And with an interception, what a game.
They don't do the last 13 seconds.
No, I think they're gonna walk off for that. Yeah, so walk.
Just take a knee.
Take a knee.
And then I also asked Rachel, but she might need me to film her.